What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. I already know what it is. We back with another one of them things. Listen, it's gonna be one epic game tonight. We got Caitlin Clark live. It don't get no better than this. Caitlin Clark has just been cooking. We just got to give credit where credit is due. We're gonna get into this game tonight. We got the Atlanta Dream. They are debuting a new court. We're gonna break it all down, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna break down why women's sports is blossoming, why people are clamoring for women's sports to be, appreciated at the end of the day, and it is. We see in the firsthand. This Flight Sports TV, the Caitlin Clark effect. Number one, when this woman comes into your building, listen, they number one, they got to get a bigger facility. Today they are in Atlanta. Number one, they are playing where the Hawks play. They're not playing in College Park. Anybody that know what happens and how the WNBA is covered and aired and stuff like that. As you can see, Caitlin Clark. She definitely is taking it to heights never before seen. We're gonna see it firsthand. Like I want to get into the game that just happened against the Atlanta Dream, where the Indiana Fever, took a fall. They got beat down. They really got beat down in the paint. Despite Caitlin Clark, making it interesting. We all know that Indiana could clean up some things. Like I said, it was a 1 point win, but they got beat up in the interior. How can these bigs, Aaliyah Boston can't do it all by herself. When you got Brittany Grinder, when you got Brianna Jones going off the way she's going off, when you got Alicia Gray, all of these things, pose a serious threat. And you seeing it firsthand. Salute to Daniel Berry, sports highlights in the chat. You already know what it is. We got Caitlin Clark live, the Indiana Fever versus the Atlanta Dream. We moments away from tip off. These games are spread out, and believe it or not, her arch nemesis, Angel Reese, will be taking on the champion New York Liberty today. So we'll be able to get a look at Angel Reese and what she can do. Everybody is still discussing that push. Why this and why that? Why would Angel Reese do something so filthy? Why would Caitlin Clark do this? You got people debating, did Caitlin Clark make a basketball play or was it a dirty play? These are the things that people are saying. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Caitlin Clark, is just a box office attraction for the WNBA. And it does seem like these women, in the WNBA don't show her the full appreciation. To be honest with you, it should be a love affair for the ladies, in the WNBA. But what I will say is she's the only one being afforded all of these opportunities. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing or anything like that, or she don't deserve that. But when you are a critic, when you basically don't really appreciate or you are a hater, it was a word that a lot of people like to float out there, the hater word. If Caitlin Clark, is being hated on, this is what you're gonna see, firsthand. People go up to the podium, they get very dismissive of her. They need to just be praising her because she is leading the charge to what all of the women claim that they want. But it would be nice, if some of these other women, they definitely got to up their portfolio. Caitlin Clark, I don't know, she don't force it, but she's a social media darling. You look at the followers compared to some of the other WNBA players. So there's a lot of avenues that these women can go at to basically get that rub. Obviously you're not going to be Caitlin Clark. You're not her, but you can be yourself and you can take your team to the next level. Brittany Griner was a woman we moments away from tip off as well. Like I said, you got the Indiana Fever live in Atlanta. The Atlanta Dream is looking to get back-to-back W's. And if you look center court, it says pay some respect to women's sports. So that is the narrative that's running around. We must pay respect to women's sports. And I repeat, we got Caitlin Clark live. You already know the Indiana Fever. This is going to be a big time game. Indiana. What is Atlanta going to do? What is Bonner and these ladies going to be able to do to combat, what they was doing to them on the interior? We all know the perimeter game get locked up. Caitlin Clark, she running things. It's crazy what's going on with Caitlin and her moves. But don't rule out Griner. It seems like every time you don't dump it down to Griner, every time you dump it down to Jones, it's something magical happening. So that's something that I'm paying attention to. I'm just keeping it all the way 100 with you. Y'all let me know. Give me your stat line for Caitlin Clark. Is it 20? Is it 30? Is it Miss Triple Dub? You tell me. I'm ready to get into it. Look out for Kelsey Mitchell. We all know she's so reliable. Last game she put up 24 big buckets. Shout out to my man Chuck Morris in the chat. Aaliyah Boston, 24 big buckets, 10 boards. And she was battling for those boards. Aaliyah Boston is a woman that's growing on me. I've seen her for, some time now, but she's definitely provides that 1-2 punch to open up the floor for Caitlin Clark. Everybody, we get enamored and, stuff with Caitlin, but we don't see what these other ladies do to open up the floor, to try to make it easy for her. Do they do it consistently all the time? Obviously not. But like I said, Caitlin had 27 points. She was 5 from 11. Her three-point range ability is top notch. She's hitting tough shots, and these shots is from deep. She's shooting the shit Curry be shooting. I'm just keeping the reals. That's the distance that she has. Like after half court, the defense is playing 94 feet. We got a similar starting five. We got Tiana Pow, pardon me, Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard, Brianna Jones, Griner. We got Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Duwana Bonner, Natasha Howard, and we got Aaliyah Boston. It looked like they're making are they making some adjustments here? I'm looking out. I think they're making some adjustments. Look like they're going big, to combat what just happened. Indiana trying to get this game. So y'all be on the lookout. We got Bonner checking in. So they're inserting Bonner in this game. Stephanie White, 5th season as a WNBA coach. Let's see what the Indiana Fever could do, because like I said, they gotta get this game. You can't go down two games back to back, even though it's to the same team. Atlanta's very tough. Let's see what the Indiana Fever could do. We get into it right now, and we tipped off. Alicia Gray has it. Here comes Pow. Pow has it. Bonner is on her. They kick it out to Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner being picked up by Howard. Brittany Griner kicks it out to Brianna Jones. Brianna Jones launches up a 3-ball, and it's money. Brianna Jones is on the board, ladies and gentlemen. It's 3-zip Atlanta. 9:30 to go in the first. Here comes Howard for the Indiana Fever. They're looking for Caitlin Clark. She has it. Caitlin Clark going all the way to the lane, and she hits the layup. Caitlin Clark is on the board. First points for Indiana Fever. It's 2-3, 9:20 to go. Here comes Pow. Pow picked up by Caitlin Clark. Pow kicks it to Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner back to Pow. Jones, they kick it out to Howard. Howard screen and roll with Brianna Jones. Alicia Gray kicks it to Jones. Jones posting up on Aaliyah Boston, and Brianna Jones back-to-back buckets, a 3-ball, and then showing you what she could do with the turnaround mid-range. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has the ball being picked up by Howard. Caitlin Clark dumps it out to Howard. Caitlin Clark gives it to Aaliyah Boston. Brianna Jones all over Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston looking for Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell kicks it to Bonner. Bonner with a step back mid-range. That's off. Here comes Howard. Atlanta has it. Atlanta pushing up with pace. Howard on Howard. We got Alicia Gray dumps it out to Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner posting up. Brittany Griner turnaround. Money. Brittany Griner is on the board. It's 7-2 Atlanta. Atlanta looking to pick up where they left off. I'm telling you, these bigs for Atlanta is just dangerous. Here comes Bonner. Bonner is in the game. Indiana's made some adjustments here. Here we go. Howard dumps it out to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston posting up. Oh, Brittany Griner just swatted Aaliyah Boston, and she was talking crazy. But Howard came back with the putback. Big time play from Indiana. Here comes Atlanta. Howard for Atlanta. Money from 3-point range. It's 10-4 Atlanta. 7:45 to go in the first. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell. Alicia Gray all over Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell going all the way to the cup. Mitchell, oh, she stepped out of bounds. Indiana Fever turnover. It's 10-4. Kelsey Mitchell trying to figure out what's going on. She like, what's happening? What's going on? You know, there's a lot of activity going on right now for the Indiana Fever. Brianna Jones and Brittany Griner is giving Indiana all they can handle. They have no answer for the bigs for the Atlanta Dream. This is crazy. Here comes Griner. Oh, Griner, 3-ball. Brittany Griner, that's off. Rebounded by Aaliyah Boston. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark already with 2. We got a moving screen from Ryan Howard. Turnover for the Indiana Fever. Atlanta gets the basketball back. 7:19 to go. 10-7. So that was a very bad play right there. Pow was fouled. You know, it's 4-10. Pardon me. The score is 4-10. Indiana is down. 4-10. 7:15 to go. Here comes Pow. Pow picked up by Caitlin Clark. Pow shaking and baking. Pow all the way to the cup, and she missed the layup. Here comes Brianna Jones. Brianna Jones couldn't make it, but Brittany Griner has it. Here comes Howard. For Atlanta, she couldn't convert the 3, but she was fouled. So Indiana with a series of silly mistakes. You know, this is something that you just can't have. And we see in the first half. Shout out to Music Mindset 702. He says CC playing with 2 old women, man. You know, it's, like I said, she got to hold it down. You know, who you talking about? Oh, you talking about Bonner. Here goes, but they got to adapt to the size that they're putting on the floor for Atlanta. Here comes Howard for Atlanta. Screen and roll with Brittany Griner. They kick it to Pow. Pow going all the way to the cup. She slipped. Caitlin Clark all over her. Pow launches it, but the referees call a 24-second shot clock violation. It's 4:10, 6:47 to go. Atlanta is up. Indiana, they don't fall into that hole that they was in, you know, last game. Last game, Atlanta jumped out at them. You know, it seemed like they was playing catch up all game. You know, here comes Mitchell, picked up by Alicia Gray. Kelsey Mitchell gives it to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston has it. Aaliyah Boston, oh, she's shaking and baking, going on Jones. Aaliyah Boston all the way to the cup, and she couldn't convert it, but Bonner has it. Bonner recovers it. Bonner step back, and we gotta travel. The referees called Dewana Bonner for a travel. You know, so that's just crazy. Music says she can't do it by herself. Bonner not, and can't score. Howard looked like knees hurt. Here comes Howard for Atlanta. Like I said, we got 2 Howards. Brittany Griner has it. Brittany Griner posting up on Howard. They kick it out to Brianna Jones. Brianna Jones surveying the landscape. They kick it to Alicia Gray. Screen and roll with Jones. Alicia Gray going to the cup. They kick it to Pow for 3, and it's off. Rebounded by Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell pushing it up with pace. Kelsey Mitchell kicks it out to CC for 3, and that's off. Rebounded by Pow. Pow pushing it up. Kelsey Mitchell all over. Pow going to the cup, and with a reverse layup, and she couldn't convert it. Indiana Fever basketball. Indiana Fever basketball is 4:10, 5:47 to go. Pow, a little too overzealous. I like her game too. Pow is nice. You know, she cooked. Here we go. Kelsey Mitchell. He kicks it out to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston has it. Aaliyah Boston kicks it out. 3-ball. Kelsey Mitchell. She missed it. Rebounded by Brianna Jones. Here comes Howard. Howard has it. Being picked up by Caitlin Clark. Howard going all the way to the cup, and she's fouled. Howard is fouled. It's 4:10, 5:29 to go. Because Powell looked better as a pro. Yeah, Powell is definitely good. You know, she played with pace. Looked like Howard does. She's dealing with a knee injury. I don't think she had that knee brace on last game. Ryan Howard, she averaging 17 points for her career. She's clearly a scorer. I wouldn't put the goddamn ball in the hole. That's what I'm saying. We got Bonner there. She arguing with the official. She trying to figure out what the hell is going on. That's 4:11. 5:29 to go in the first. It's going down. Who do you have in this game? Is Atlanta gonna get it into it? We got Lexi Hall getting in the game. The fan favorite, Lexi Hall, coming in for Howard for Indiana. You already know what's going down. Can Indiana get this game? That's the $1 million question. Ryan Howard with a free throw is 4-12. Atlanta. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell. So the Fever, they got 3 fouls, 2 of 7 from the field. They got to wake up offensively. Screen and roll, Kelsey Mitchell and Boston. Mitchell kicks it to Boston, mid-range, off, rebounded. Here comes Atlanta. Alicia Gray has it. Alicia Gray pushing up with pace and kicking out to Howard. Picked up by Lexi Hall. Ryan Howard putting the moves on Lexi, and Lexi fouled her. It's crazy. Music says Bonner does, man. Bonner done, man. CC set a screen. Bonner didn't want to move. Like I said, we got Lexi in the game. Brittany Griner going to take a seat. So we got changes being made on both sides. Ryan Howard inbounds it, kicks it to Breonna Jones. There we go. They're looking for Howard. Breonna Jones posting up. They can't do nothing with these bigs. And then they're not getting no rebounds. Indiana not getting no rebounds. Look like finally she got a rebound. Who that, Jones? Oh man, a turnover for Indiana. They got to get back. Oh man, Jones for Indy. Thank God Atlanta just turned it over. Indiana just moving real sluggish. They're playing. I don't know what's happening with Indy. They might need to take a break. They need to talk. It's a crazy game going on right now. The Indiana Fever, they're in trouble. It's 12-4. They got to wake up. We're in the midst of a commercial break. Caitlin Clark did have the first 2 buckets, but, after that, look where we at. So they got to wake up, especially with this offense that you're seeing from Atlanta. Atlanta, they look like they got a nice high-powered offense if everybody is clicking. You got Pow, you got Alicia Gray. Ryan Howard is the truth. I'm telling you now, Howard just put the ball in the hole. That's just what I'm seeing. And they got other people. They got a lot of different people that can kill you, And with Indiana, I'm just seeing it's a little bit late and slow to the party. That's just what I'm noticing. Y'all let me know in the chat what y'all seeing from Caitlin Clark, in this game. This is a good game, to say the least. Keep it real with you. Shout out Bonner and all of them. Y'all let me know, can the big women, step it up? I think that's key. Can they get some production from, the Howards? Can Boston stand? Boston been doing the best she could. I think she's like the only one with the size and, look like the girth to be able to, handle what's happening out there. So that's just what I'm noticing. Y'all let me know in the chat, what y'all see in this game, who you think will prevail. That's definitely looking good. It's looking solid, to say the least. Let me read you the stat line here. Like I said, the only people who scored was Howard and Caitlin Clark. So we got they got to pick it up, point blank. We got what is her name? Dantes. She looked like she gonna have a hard time, trying to hold down these big women for
she
Indiana.
out of shape.
It's like
she out of shape, Flight.
Mindset.
She out of shape, Flight.
Who out of shape?
Dantes is out of shape, man.
Yeah, I know. You see that, right?
Dantes is out of shape.
She couldn't get back.
Listen, bro, she didn't even have a good preseason work because I think she had something like some debt or something in her family, so she really couldn't get her feet under, get a good preseason under. She didn't even play a preseason game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Lil, listen, man, it's been a thing throughout the free agency and all this. Okay, we're gonna surround Caitlin with these. Man, that same thing happening in the NBA. The old guard is done. The game is moving much faster. CC need runners. Howard, she said in a press conference when they signed her, "Oh, I'm gonna be running the floor." Man, that lady can't run for half court. Man, her knees look like they hurt, man.
Yeah, you're right. Ryan Howard for Atlanta is cooking. Let's see what they could do right now in this pull-up possession. Howard right now goes up and she is fouled. She's going to the line for two. Not Howard, I mean Bonner. So what I'm seeing in this game is that the big women for Atlanta, they got Jones and Grinder. They just killing Indiana. What do
Right.
you think about? What do you think about it? How can Indiana combat that? Because they look small on the interior.
Man, to be honest with you, man, to say Bonner is the third leading scorer in the WNBA, man, this lady is not scoring no buckets. I didn't want to. I said, you know what? Yesterday, I said, man, let me go back and see what her game was like when she played with her wife out there in Connecticut with Thomas. Hey, man, Bonner was balling, especially when they played Indiana. They the ones who shut them down in the playoffs. And I don't see nothing here. I don't know if it's Stephanie White is dogging them like Tom Thibodeau be doing the Knicks, grinding them with this defense, man. And they play so hard playing defense, they don't have nothing for offense, man.
Right. Here comes Lexi. Let's see what Lexi can do. It's 3:50 to go. Lexi with a turnaround fade. That's off. It's 5:12. Here comes Alicia Gray. They're kicking out to Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard, and tell this woman right here can ball for Atlanta. Ryan, mid-range, money. This woman, and she just put the ball in the hole. She moving like Kobe. I don't know what's
Yeah,
happening with her. She ball.
yeah, she can play some defense too.
Absolutely. Kelsey Mitchell, step back. She's off tonight. Indiana's just icy. Definitely way worse than last game. Alicia Gray putting the moves on Dantas. Dantas, she got the stop. She got the rebound. Dantas pushing it up, kicks it to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell all the way to the cup. She couldn't get the foul. Kelsey Mitchell saves it. She might have stepped out of bounds. Picked up by Gray. Kelsey Mitchell kicks it out to Caitlin Clark. The ball was deflected. So Caitlin trying to get active, they denying the hell out of her. Indiana, they're going deep into the bench. Here comes Cunningham. They're trying to find a spark here. It look like they can't find that. No,
Man, that pass Kelsey through to Caitlin, man, that was a lazy pass, bro. That
yes,
was a lazy pass. Sophie Cunningham need to give them that lift they need, that energy they need, because I'm telling you, man, bro, I look at the bench. The energy on the bench is low. Those girls playing stressed out. I love this rivalry. I love this rivalry right here better than Chicago because it's about basketball.
right. I agree with you. Here comes Lexi. Lexi has it. Posting up pow. Lexi Hall scores it. So Lexi stops the bleed in the 7-14. Here comes Atlanta. This high-powered offense. Screen and roll with Brianna Jones. Jones kicks it out to Alicia Gray. Back to Jones. Brianna Jones for three. She already hit one. She missed it. Picked up by Dontowns. It kicks it to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall crossing half court back to Dontowns. Kicks it back to Lexi. Lexi for three, and it's money. Uh-oh. Lexi Hall. She cutting into the lead. It's crazy. It's 10-14. Indiana should be down crazy right now. Indiana, they came back. Here we
Yeah.
go. Let's go. Posting up. Brittany Griner. She missed it. Here comes Indy. Come on, Indiana. Let's go.
Man, that even, what I'm saying, even when Indiana scored, the bench, the bench is not excited. Man, I'm telling you, man, Sidney Colson, Bonner, Howard, good players, but they're just not fit to play with the Indiana Fever, man. I don't care what nobody say. I've been watching basketball for too long, brother.
Right,
Like, I know what it's supposed to look like, man. You know what
right.
I'm saying? I mean, listen, I love the way Atlanta playing. I love the energy. I love how they as a team they're playing together. I don't know, man. I just look at Indiana and a lot of people say, "Oh man, well, this is the first year, this new players." Man, I don't want to hear that, man. We got veterans on the squad, man.
It's 10-14, 1:45 to go. Here comes Lexi Hall. Cunningham has it, kicks it out to CC. Caitlin Clark, step back mid-range. Caitlin Clark off. Rebounded by, it is Atlanta basketball. Atlanta basketball. Let's see if they can close this quarter out. Indiana, they was in trouble, but look what they've done. It's 10-14. They should easily be down 20. Nobody's pointing that out. So I got to give them props there.
Yeah, that rim is tight. That rim is real tight.
Yes. Alicia Gray all the way to the cup. She's fouled. She wasn't fouled. They didn't call it. Here comes Dantas. They kick it to Caitlin. What is she gonna do? We got Jones on Caitlin. Cunningham, corner three, off. Damn, that would have been a big shot. Here comes Howard. Ryan Howard picked up by Lexi Hall. Ryan Howard. And Atlanta's going to the line for two. We got Hillman. She was fouled.
Yeah, that rim is real tight, bro. Bro, what kind of gym is this? What kind of floor is this, man?
Well, I mean, this is the State Farm. No, what is this? Yeah, this is State Farm Arena in Atlanta.
Man, that floor is hideous, man. That floor is ugly, bro.
Well, this is a new court that they debuted. This court says support women's sports or something like that. So they just new court today. Show some respect to women's sports.
Yeah, I get it, bro. That floor, bro. I've never seen no floor like that in the league. I've been watching games. That floor is like if they supporting women's sports, then every gym should have that floor.
Right. Here we go. Brianna Jones all the way to the cup, and she scores it. 18-10. Here we go. Here's Howard. Howard kicks it out to Lexi Hall. Now it's Cunningham. Cunningham dumps it out to Howard. Natasha Howard posting up. Howard always.
And those referees don't call no fucking fouls, man. Excuse my language, bro.
Yeah, they Alicia Gray tried to dump it down to Brianna Jones and turned it over. So the Indians was just right in it. Now Atlanta done pushed it back to 8. Let's see what happens. Caitlin Clark is kind of, cooling right now. She gonna get right. It's 10-18. Here we go. The ref just Oh, we got a problem right now.
Yeah, Kaylin got to settle down. She playing in her feelings. Also, she frustrated with the refs. Kaylin complains too much. Look. Oh, all right. Howard want to fight her.
Yeah. Howard and Caitlin Clark was getting into it.
And they cool, man. After they played not preseason game, she was poking in the ear and they was laughing at. Yo, it's competitive. I like this.
Big time three there from Cunningham.
Yeah, Sophie gets busy.
Yeah, 13-18. That was a big shot. So that was crazy.
Yeah, they needed that. They needed that bad.
What you think? How you think that quarter went? It's 13-18. Caitlin Clark didn't really, do too crazy. How could you break down that quarter?
I just think they feeling. I think the Indiana Fever feeling the pressure of beating Atlanta from the last game. I think they feeling real salty about it, and they just have to settle down, man. And like I said, man, Bonner has to play better, man. They need Bonner's offense. That lady not giving us nothing. Kaylin set a pick for her, man, and she act like she didn't want to go to the top of the key to get the ball to shoot a three. I mean, I don't know what's going on, bro. Like I said, man, when they made this moves, man, everybody was excited. But I was like, man, I don't like it, man. Brianna Turner. They should have kept Fingbale. They sent her over there to the Valkyries. Fingbale ran the court. She played defense. She had size on her. Brianna Turner came from the Chicago Sky. She gives us nothing. She scores nothing. They could have just kept Alyssa Smith if she was going to come there and do what she's doing. Even Sydney Colston, she gives us nothing, man. They could have kept Erica Wheeler. I mean, come on, man. Like, bro, it's just looking weird, man. It's listen, they played the Liberty on Saturday. It's no way they beating the Liberty, man. It's no way. I don't see it. If they do, I'm gonna be very surprised. Liberty got some ballers over there, man.
Yeah.
And they have to go through the Liberty to even go to the finals. And guess what? If they play in Atlanta in a series, they gonna have trouble, man.
Yeah. That's crazy. It seemed like everybody want to get into it with Caitlin Clark. Now look like she was ready to knock her ass out too.
Yeah, I mean, I love it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, bring the dog out of her. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we in the league. Wait, listen, Candace Parker, who I love watching, she went through the same thing, bro. She had to gain their respect, man. She came from Tennessee, highly, you know what I'm saying, recruited. Hey, man, she went through it. It's documented on the internet. They was fight. Candace had to throw hands with these girls, man. If you go see the you know what I'm saying, the WNBA fights, she was throwing hands, man. You know, I ain't saying that's what they need to do, but hey man, Caitlin, bro, when she get in a rhythm, it's hard to stop. And Howard just like, hey, I'm here. We playing ball. And I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm glad she barking back.
How going on? We got
Yeah,
DeMarco. What's up? Who DeMarco? My bad. We got this new guy in the chat. Go ahead, music. You straight.
yeah. But I'm gonna, like I said, man, Dantes can really shoot it. To be honest, I don't like the offense they running. That motion offense that Stephanie White brought over there. I don't like that offense, man. You know, I don't like that at all.
What?
Caitlin need the ball in her hands. She need to be. They have to push it, man. She said it. She said, "Man, we got to get up the court. We got to run."
It's
I
right.
mean,
It's 13-18, 9:44 to go in the second. Caitlin Clark inbound and the things is getting heated. Let's see what happens. Oh, good pass. Howard just scored it, or for Cunningham. Cunningham is cooking. She coming in, facilitating. She breaking into this game, cutting into this
yeah,
depth.
Sophie come from Phoenix. You know, playing with Diana Taurasi. She know how to win.
You know, Lexi picking up Howard. Howard is the truth. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, she a baller, man.
Got into that incident. I was just saying how good she was. 3 ball. Alicia Gray missed it. Here comes Indy. Indy might use this as fuel.
And Alicia Gray can ball, man. She can. When it start going in, it goes in, man.
Man, everybody can ball. She was crazy. It's 15-18. No, this is crazy. She's not 9:08 to go in the second. Caitlin Clark dumps it out to Howard. Howard has it. They kick it out to Lexi. Lexi dumps it out to, was it Downtimes? That's how you say her name? Yeah, Downtimes.
Dantes, yeah.
Downtimes with another 3. Good. We got a tie basketball game, ladies and gentlemen. We tied up. Do not touch that down. We are tied up. You thought it was out? Hell no.
Yeah, it's looking good.
It's 18-18. 8:35 to go in the second. Ron Howard picked up by Hall. Caitlin Clark picked up by Howard. Oh, we got Howard. Caitlin Clark upset with it. It's a physical game. I ain't gonna lie, Caitlin Clark got to answer the call because Howard acting like she's ready to score on him. Like
Yeah.
always, salute to Chuck Morris. I appreciate that. It's 18 up. Here we go. Ron Howard kicks it out to Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner picked up by Howard. Griner dumps it out to Ron Howard. Ron Howard for 3, but we got a moving screen here on Brittany Griner. So it's a turnover for Atlanta. Indiana gets the ball with 8:22, and they are in position to take the lead. So that's why I'm saying, as good as Atlanta plays, as physical as they play, Indiana is right in it. And Caitlin Clark can't even do shit. So she the last laugh. And last game, it was trailing pretty much the whole game and didn't really get back into it at the end. Here,
Yeah,
look like close. So let's see what happens, how it plays out. Lexi screen and roll with Donta. Donta's with no hesitation, but she missed it badly. Here come Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray with it. Alicia Gray is looking to dump it. Let's see what Atlanta. Oh, Gray Nelly loses it. And
So Flight, all the looks that Dantes is getting, right?
Yeah.
That's the look Bonner's supposed to be getting when she gets in a game. And man, this lady just don't want to play, man.
You think?
I'm sorry, man. She just don't want to ball, man.
Man. It's 18 out, 18-18 right now, 7:42 to go in the second. It's heavy physical play right now, I'll tell you that much. I like what I'm saying.
I love it, man. You know, like I said, man, I love this rivalry here with Atlanta. I think this needs to be a rivalry because Atlanta, they not backing down. And I'm so impressed with Paw Paw, her first year, man. You know, she playing like a true pro, man.
Yeah, Pow Pow was the rookie.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she a baller.
She come from South Carolina with Don.
Right, damn. Big time through right there. That was Kelsey Mitchell. That was crazy. Indiana takes the lead. It's 2018. Atlanta on the ropes. Uh-oh. I thought Cunningham was hurt. She hold on to her knee now.
You know, in the offseason, Kelsey be working out with old boy, man. The kid, the left-hander, man. He played with the Lakers, then he shipped into Brooklyn. Russell, what's his name, man? Oh, damn, what's that boy name, man? The one who told on Swaggy P with that girl, that rapper girl, man. What's that? What's that boy name, man?
Who's that saying one more time?
Who's Kelsey works out with Russell, man. The kid, the left-hander that was with the Lakers and they traded in the Brooklyn.
D'Angelo?
Yeah. She works out with him because they both went to Ohio.
Right.
So she definitely got game, man.
Nah, definitely. Shout out to the Indiana Fever. They take the lead. You know, things getting real, testy out there, in this game. But I like what I'm seeing. Indiana's playing they're having a much better performance than they did last game. I think all of that pays dividends in my opinion. I'm surprised that, Atlanta, they was able to come out and they basically let Indiana get back in it. They basically in the driver's seat. I see why they're not a championship team. They was in the driver's seat all along.
Yeah, composure. They gotta just stay composed, man. But like I said, man, Indiana, I know that, hopes is for a championship and everybody hoping it, but I've been watching the league. A lot of people just watch Indiana, but I'll be watching the league. I'll be watching who's what. And they got some teams, man, that's ready to ball, man. And it's early in the season. I get it. But hey, man, every night Indiana got it, which I know they understand. They're gonna get every team's best shot, man.
They ain't lying about that. Man, this shit crazy. What's going on? Caitlin Clark, she doing good. All I can tell her right now.
Yeah, Flight, what you think about that all that controversy going on with her following Angel and everybody just freaking out on that and with the Ryan Clark and the RG3 and everything. What you think about all that, man?
Say that one more time.
I said, what you think about the file with Caitlin and Angel Reese and the internet just going crazy with the Ryan Clark and
Man, I think it was all for nothing. It was just stupid, but like I said, I guess it was. Like I said, it wasn't a basketball play. Point blank period. I mean, I ain't gonna say it wasn't, but she did push her. When I got a better look, man, she did give it a little push. I don't know if you acknowledge it, but I seen a little shove.
Yeah, she. I mean,
Yeah, there we go with it. I'm looking at Dewana Bonner. I'm just like looking at her Instagram.
all right, Lexi. Good job, Lexi.
Here we go. It's 22-18. 6:40 to go in the second. Here comes Atlanta. They're trying to cut into it. They can't convert it. Here comes Cunningham. Cunningham really helped them out big time. Caitlin
Yeah.
Clark. Here goes Mitchell. The ball. Yeah.
What's the scores where you at, Fred? What's your score?
22-18.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, are you ahead of me or before?
I'm not sure. You said Mitchell. I just see Mitchell with the ball right now.
Okay. I'm at 6:19.
Yo, Howard. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Howard got some defense, man. Howard can ball, man.
Yeah, look, I'll be going to the commercial.
Howard, Howard is a goal, man. Howard is a goal, dude.
This is crazy. Caitlin Clark, man, she the truth, man, in my opinion. You know, she's got like I said, that team got to be a little bit more consistent. But besides that, you know, she good. You think Indiana can win this game?
They can win it, but they're gonna have to dig deep for this one, man. Because Atlanta, what I love about Atlanta, man, they are not backing down, and that's what I love. You know, they're not scared of this moment. It's like they, when they play Indiana, it's like they letting them know, hey, if we happen to meet in the playoffs, this is what it's gonna be. Y'all ain't coming here and sweeping us. Y'all gonna have to, what I'm saying, earn every bucket, and y'all gonna have to. We gonna have y'all on your toes. Y'all gonna play some defense. Brittany Griner, man. Brittany Griner has really revived her career, man. Because but Brittany, man, I give Brittany credit because after going through what she went through in Russia, she just wasn't in shape for that year, 2 years of basketball. But now she's in shape, man, and she looked happy in Atlanta, man. I like that about her, man.
Man, so I like that about her.
Huh?
It's just I like that about her. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I just want Indiana to keep going. Just take the next step. I'm not, that's all. And I think they can do that.
The only way they can do it, Flight, all hands has to be on deck. Like I said, Bonner has to play ball, man.
You don't think
We
should get pushed around a little bit? She can't do nothing with Atlanta bigs.
She been in the league, Flight. She played with Diana Taurasi. You know what I'm saying? She played with her wife, uh, Thomas in Connecticut. That I had to go back and watch the highlights. She's a baller. I'm just not getting that for you. Sometimes, man, it's just like Pacquiao about to fight at 45, 46 years old. And you look at him shadow box, you're like, woo, he fast. And then when he get in that ring, man, Barrios about to end that man's career for real, man.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, wow. Yes, man. Yeah, Pacquiao, he gonna get this bag, man, but that's gonna be the last bag he get unless he do some exhibitions, man. It's over, man. Barrios, man, Barrios plays. When you go back and watch Barrios fight when he fought on that Jake card, I forgot who he fought, but that man was all bloody, man, and that man kept coming, man. And
Right.
Pacquiao is nothing for Barrios, man.
If you like,
He's a warrior, man. Huh?
and I was just telling people to rock with Caitlin Clark, hit the subscribe button. Shout
Yeah.
out to her. Yeah, so now, let's see if Indiana can win this one. You don't want to go back to back losses. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I think they can pull it off, man. And I give them this also, man. They've been through a lot mentally before they played Atlanta that game the other day. Behind all this stuff that's going on online with the Kalen and Angel and the racist things with the fans, they had to answer these media questions and all that. That can play a part on you, man. Play a lot on you, man. So hopefully, man, they over this, man, and they can win this game. But I don't want them to win this game by 1 or 2. I want them to win this game at least about 8, 12 points, man. Make a statement, man.
You should make a statement. I hope they can make a statement. It's 22-18.
Yeah.
They
Have you seen the Liberty play yet? Flag.
Yeah, I seen their first game.
They nice, right?
Yeah, they look all right. They like one of the most complete teams.
Yeah, they're well coached, man. Very well coached.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That girl that comes off the bench, I think Johansson, the white girl, man, that girl she shoot it like Caitlin, man. I just don't think they playing enough.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking at this. I'm seeing what the hell is going on out here in this game. It's 24-18. Brittany Griner is fouled. She's going to the line for 2.
Yeah, I'm still at a commercial, man. That's weird.
Yeah. That's all good. It's 24-18. Brittany
Man,
Griner.
I wish they could have got I wish Della Donna didn't retire. I wish she could have Indiana could have got Della Don, man, over there in Indiana, man.
That would have been a good luck. Della Don.
Man, that girl was a beast, man.
Yeah, she was, man. It's man. Caitlin Clark, man. Let's see what she gonna do. She gotta pick it up if they want to win this game.
Yeah, she will have to step it up. She's gonna definitely have to step it up.
They look like they need a little bit more offense. Kelsey Mitchell with it. That range jumper off. Rebounded by Howard. Howard shaking and baking, dump it out to
Let's go.
Brittany Griner's fouling. They keep hiding. Bonner keep fouling.
Bonner don't want to play. Like she don't want to be in the game, brother.
That's what it looked like. It's 24-19.
I'm the trash, man.
Power for 3. Money. Power just hit a 3. 22-24. Here comes Aaliyah Boston. They picking up the Lexi.
Man, Bonner falling and swear to God she didn't fall Brittany. Man, get out of here. Man.
That's an half court. Brianna Jones. Big time 3-ball. 24-25. Kelsey Mitchell went to the cup and she scores it. Big time play from Kelsey Mitchell is 26-25, 4:30 to go. Here comes Pow. Pow coming all the way up and kicking out. Like I said, I like Atlanta's offense.
Yeah. Nice flow to it, man. And those girls are confident, Flight. Just not against Indiana. They've been confident, man, even during the preseason, man. I don't know where that coach come from, man, but he got them playing. I was listening last game. He was talking like he has something to do. He maybe coached in the NBA or affiliations with some coaches or something, but he got them playing with a hell of a confidence, man.
Just stopped at the rim. Here comes Bonner. Bonner loses it, turns the goddamn ball over. What the
hell? Trying to tell people, man. I'm trying to tell them, man. It's something about that lady, man. Something just ain't right, man. I don't know what it is, man.
Caitlin Clark, mid-range step back. There's money over Pow.
And that lady Bonner played like an amateur, man. It's sad to say, man. She played like bro.
Yeah. It's 28-25. Here goes Howard. Howard was looking for a foul. She mad as hell. Here comes Mitchell.
Oh, oh, Caitlin talking head to the people on the sidelines, huh?
Yeah, I saw that after that score. And people talking crazy out there.
Yeah, I love it. I love it, man. You know, I think they should let these girls play and do what they do and quit. The internet need to quit being so sensitive, man, and let these girls ball, man.
Yeah. Like I said, when Caitlin coming to town, they gotta get a big arena.
Yeah,
They don't play in those regular arenas when she comes to town. They go to the NBA arena.
yeah, they have to. It's a must. Everywhere she go, man, it's rock star shit, man. Like Caitlin, she get them the bag in that place, man. What I love about it was the president for the Indiana Fever said when the season was over, man, she was advocating. She wanted the players on other teams to benefit from that and get paid from that. And they say, Caitlin, they just can't do it. And she was like, why? Why can't they benefit from it?
No. Here comes Jones. Jones is just killing them. It's gonna be a crucial 3 minutes out of halftime.
Yeah. How many minutes you have play?
I'm at 3:11.
Okay, yeah.
Brianna Jones at the line, 10-6. Yeah, points and 6 rebounds, or 11 points, 6 rebounds for her.
I can't wait to see when Indiana play the Phoenix. When Bonner play against her wife, I want to see how she gonna play. I really want to see what she gonna do, man. Cause that lady ain't showing me nothing, man. Nothing at all, man. I hate to keep harping on it, but man, she ain't showing me nothing, man.
Caitlin Clark limps it out to Howard. Howard nearly loses it. Howard with a big time bucket. It's 31-27.
Look at this. Look at this, man. Defense, defense. Good.
There we go. 31-27. There goes Pow Pow. Picked up by Caitlin Clark. Pow Pow coming down. They're looking for Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner posting up Dantas. And there's Howard. Oh my goodness, Howard just had some crazy shit. That's crazy. Wow, Howard ain't got the fool with 2 minutes left.
She playing like an all-star, man.
Which one?
Howard. Howard is playing like an all-star, man.
And that was a tough shot.
Great pass, Caitlin. Great pass. Great pass.
And she a ball.
Ooh. Man, you saw that dribbling Howard just did, man? That spin on the ball on the dribble? Yeah, Howard is playing like an all-star, man. Like she have it, man. Like she can ball, bro. Look at this. Look at this wide open. Oh man. That shit ain't gonna work, man, like
That's
that, man.
crazy.
Oh man, it's not gonna. The crazy thing is, man, it's like Caitlyn can never get a rest, man. Like, man, Sydney Colson was supposed to be that anchor that comes in. Man, she not even in the game because Stephanie White knows she ain't gonna get nothing out of her, man.
So,
Are you, I tell you, man, good pass, Caitlyn. Good pass. Caitlyn want to run, man. Gotta run. Let's go, Kelsey. Good one. Good job. Good job, ladies. Now we're playing basketball. This is Indiana Fever basketball, man.
yeah, it's 37-31.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, who Indiana should have picked up. I would have cut Sydney Colson and I'd have brought in Deja Kelly, man. Man, that girl was cold blooded, man. I don't know how the Aces cut that girl, man. Man, that girl can ball, man.
It's 37-31. Here we go. Here comes Atlanta. She went up over Caitlyn. She missed. Here comes Lexi Ho. Cunningham missed it. Here comes Ryan Howard. She been hot all night.
I'm glad they playing Dantes a lot because she need to get in shape, man. She need to get on her feet, man. Like seriously, push it, Sophie.
Big time shot, man. Big three ball. Coming
Yeah,
up.
I don't know why Sophie shot that, man. That was just a bad decision, man.
That was a bad decision.
Yeah, run the offense, man. You know, I know we up 37-31, but run the offense, man. Look at
Now,
it.
yeah,
Hey, man, Howard is a beast, man.
no, she sure is. It's halftime, right?
Bro, Howard is no joke, man.
No, you ain't lying about that. You're right. Yeah, Indiana gonna be good though. Let the people know what's going on with Indiana. Can they compete for a title? Talk to the people. 'Cause we're in the midst of halftime right now. I'm coming right back. I just need to step out for like 5 minutes. But you could stay here or you could I'm coming right back though.
All
Or you
right,
could
for
just
sure, play.
you could either leave or you can keep talking to the people.
Yeah,
Yeah, we live.
Indiana up, man. Kalen just need more help. Kelsey, slow down. Bonner, more offense. Howard, run the floor. Dantes, get in shape. By all means, get in shape. Love the way Atlanta playing as a team, playing with confidence, well coached, playing defense. Brittany Griner revived her career, looking good out there. Looking at the highlights, Kalen just got have to quit playing with so much emotions and settle down. Quit complaining about the fouls. Just play ball. Understand that the refs is not on your side half of the time, so just have to do what you have to do. One thing they don't want to do is let Chelsea Gray get heated up. Once Gray get heated up, it's over. Howard playing like an all-star, like I said. Definitely playing like an all-star. It's just good to see women's sport playing at this high level. Caitlin with the most assists, 20-point games. third on the list, second season. That's crazy. She actually second on the list. That's crazy. Seeing Jeff Teague and them clowning and laughing about it. Young lady just come in the league and breaking records like that. That's so crazy, man. I don't know if it's less scoring or the competition or whatever the case may be, but Caitlin coming in and being second, third on the list. I think second on the list. It's crazy work, man. She gonna be before the season is over. She gonna probably be first on the list. She gonna be. I don't see nobody breaking that record. Got us who actually playing. I think Chicago is actually playing right now. Yeah, Chicago is playing the Liberty right now. Let me go to that game. See what's going on with that. Yeah, Chicago playing the Liberty. Liberty up 25-21. And Nisco with the three. Angel not in the game right now. Liberty just have a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons. Interesting to see how Chicago is going to compete. Liberty can shoot the three. Love shooting the three ball. Anesco, fire. And they got a deep bench. They got players on the bench that's in shape and want to be there, want to play, want to contribute. Indiana has a bench problem. Angel not in the game. I see they finally playing Haley. They must have started her. Haley Van Lit used to play with Angel at LSU. Came from TSU. She transferred. She was balling. Okay, I see Angel. Chicago problem is they don't have a good backcourt. Chicago need to focus on letting Haley Van Lit be the distributor and be the point guard she is. Time out with that game. Highlights of Angel getting those rebounds. She playing some offense. All right, Angel. Angel can ball, but she balls in her own way. And I think, man, for me, when Angel on her off season, instead of going to Unrival, which is cool that she went because Angel loved the bag, she gonna get the bag. But I just really think she should have just passed up the Unrival. She'd have got more money the following year to go and play. But I think she should have went and worked on her game, preferably with Akeem Olajuwon in Houston. Go spend about 2 or 3 weeks with him out there and work on a post game because she get a lot of rebounds. She ain't gonna be that 3-point shooter. She ain't got the 12, 15-foot jumper just yet, which I think she can get. But if Angel go and work with Akeem Olajuwon or any big man, even a Kevin Garnett, I think she would be a beast. She would give a lot of people a lot of problem. They trying to make it a big competition with her and Caitlin when it should be a battle with her and Aja Wilson. That should be the rival. That should be the battle. Not playing somebody who you don't even play the same position with. That's crazy. Watching Angel's highlights. She got a nice left hand. I don't know if she left or right handed. I think she left handed. She's lefty. I think if Angel just take this basketball thing a little more serious, not that she's not, but if she take it a little more serious and quit worrying about what people say online and everything, quit reading everything, quit watching every video, what people say about her, I think she'd be in a way, way better position than what she is. And just work on your game. Lisa Leslie, work with her for a bit. I don't know if it helped or if it hurt her. I'm not sure. Go back to this Indiana game, see what's going on with this. Well, still halftime, Indiana, Atlanta Dreams. Halftime show. It's crazy. Ari Lennox performing halftime for the Atlanta Dreams games, looking amazing. Ari Lennox, great performance.
Salute to all y'all in the chat right now. We back with it. It's 44:38. Salute to all y'all in the chat right now. Here comes Howard, Natasha Howard with it, picked up by Brittany Griner. Howard with a turnaround fade, and it's money. Big time bucket there from Howard. It's 46:38. 7:20 to go. Here comes Pow Pow. They kick it out to Howard. Back to Gray. They kick it out to Jones. Just missed the up and under. It's 46:38. 7:06 to go in the third. Crazy game right now, y'all. Angel Reese playing. It's 46:38. We got Cunningham coming back in the game. Cunningham, she was playing dividends. Give credit to Cunningham. Salute to everybody in the chat. Big time play there from Brianna Jones. Brianna Jones with a big play. It's 46-40. Here comes Kelsey Mitchell. They kick it out to Cunningham. Cunningham has it. They looking for Howard. Howard has it. Howard going all the way to the cup. And she was not fouled. Here comes Ron Howard. Ron Howard got it. Pushing it up. Pow pow. Pow pow corner three ball. Money. Atlanta cut it to three. It's 40. Was it 43-46? There we go. Kelsey Mitchell. They kick it out. And it's a foul. It's 46-43. We got Natasha Howard with it for Indiana. Oh, we're looking for Bonner. They can't get her. Caitlin Clark on the bench. Cunningham all the way to the cup. And she turns the ball over. She's looking for a foul. That was just a silly play right there from Indiana. They got to pick it up, get a little bit more smart out there. Nonetheless, it's 46-43, 6:16 to go in the third. Salute to everybody that's in the chat right now. It's Flight Sports. Here comes Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard. They moving and grooving. Here comes Howard, picked up by Bonner. Ryan Howard putting the moves on. Missed it. Rebounded by Bonner. Kelsey Mitchell with it. Kelsey Mitchell going to the cup. Kelsey Mitchell shaking and baking. Kelsey. They kick it out to Dantas. Dantas scored, misses it down. Here comes Ryan Howard pushing up with pace. Met by Howard. They kick it to Pow Pow for three, and it's money. We got a tie ball game in Atlanta. Tie game in Atlanta, 46-all. Indiana Fever timeout. Indiana Fever timeout with 5:31 to go. Give them credit. It's putting intense pressure on Indy. Pow Cook, I'm telling you, this woman can play. This is one of my first times seeing her, like the second time seeing her play. She's a really good player. Pow tonight, 11 points, 3 of 5 from three. That's good. That's Tiana Pow. Ryan Howard, 14. Brianna Jones, 14. Griner a little slow tonight with 3. Last game, Griner was going off. So I'm a little shocked that she's a little late to the party. We got to know that it's coming. Salute to everybody that's in the chat. We got an epic game going right now. Shout out everybody that's in the chat right now. Shout out Music Monster. He says Bonner has no contribution. Shaking my head. Bonner got to pick it up. You know, give her time. You know, she'll figure it out. You know, she'll take time now. She'll take time. But I like what I'm seeing. You know, it was a great game going up against Atlanta. I think this is a good test too, you know, because this is almost like a playoff situation, you know, where you play the same team, you know, that's a good look, especially if you're trying to really test the waters. I wouldn't be surprised if Indy, they get a little battle tested from that. Atlanta too, where they both. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of these teams went on a run. Just keeping all the way real, just off of the strength of this battle that they're enduring right now, having to go back and forth with one another. You know, shout out to everybody that's in the chat. If you're rocking with the fever, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, most definitely hit the subscribe button. You already know what it is. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. This is crazy. Salute to all y'all in the chat right now. Let's go. Cunningham. It looked like it was a 24-second shot clock violations, a tie game, 46 up. 5:20 to go in the third. Here comes Pow Pow, picked up by Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell all over. Pow Pow kicks it out to a Grinder. Grinder has it. Grinder money with the Hakeem Olajuwon hook shot. I mean, Grinder got them hooks. It's 46-48. Kelsey Mitchell ties the game 48 up. 4:50 to go in the third. Pow Pow inbounds it to Ryan Howard. Back to Pow Pow. Here comes Pow Pow crossing half court. Uh-oh. $48. Who will prevail in this matchup? Oh, Howard. Big time play. 50-48. 4:15 to go in the third. Here comes Pow Pow. Pow Pow kicks it out to Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner. And then we got a dead ball right now. 4:12. Music says the refs. Refs quick to blow the whistle. Yeah, a little bit quicker tonight, right? 50-48. We got a big time game going so far. Let's go. Ryan Howard kicks it out to Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner kicks it back to Howard. We got a moving screen now. Brittany Griner looking for answers. She's not happy with that call. He said she ran through. I'm saying what Brittany Griner was saying. It's 50-48. I remember when Brittany Griner first came into the league. It wasn't no Caitlin, but she had a little wave. Oh, turnover by Atlanta. Oh, Lexi. It's Cunningham. My bad. Cunningham is on fire. Where the hell she been at? Cunningham done went off. Uh-oh, another turnover from Atlanta. Oh, that's Lexi behind the back. Kelsey Mitchell for three. Almost an Indiana about to roll on it. There comes Howard. Howard crossing half court, met by what's that? That's Lexi. Yeah. Caitlin Clark walking to the scorer's desk. Rebounded by Howard for Indiana. Here comes Howard pushing it up. Oh wow, Howard just missed a blatant layup. Yeah, that was crazy. (53-48). 3:05 to go in the third. There we go. Caitlin Clark back in the game. There's going to be a big time 3 minutes headed into the fourth. Howard. That's Lexi Hall has it. Lexi Hall screen with Dantas. And then Lexi just got a shot block. I think that was by Hoffman or something like that. Here comes Atlanta. Atlanta can't convert that three. Here comes Caitlin Clark, 53-48, Indy. Caitlin Clark, step back three ball, off. Rebounded by Pow Pow. Here comes Pow Pow pushing with pace. Big time three right there. And kick it out. Was that Kofi? Indiana, they're only up 2. Lexi Hall has it. Lexi Hall going over to the cup. Pass to Howard, and Howard scores it. So it is 55-51. Indiana holding on to a narrow lead. 2 minutes left in the third. Pow Pow. There we go. Goes Kofi for another three, and that's money. Uh-oh. Atlanta done got hot. Howard with another big time play. Howard keeping this game in Indiana's favor. 57-54. Here come Pow Pow calling out a play. Brittany Griner coming with the screen. Here comes Atlanta. They're working on the shot clock. Oh, they just called another moving screen on Brittany Griner. So Griner with two bad fouls this quarter. She got it's a lot of tough calls, but no, she ain't happy. Let me see this. Well, they said Caitlin Clark did a little bit of an acting job. They said she did an acting job. Brittany Griner looking for answers why she got called with that. She ain't happy. It's 57-54. Here comes Indy. A minute left. Caitlin Clark for three. Air ball. It's 57-54. Here comes Greg. Kofi has it. Kofi kicks it out to Howard. Howard is fouled. So Howard going to the line for 2. Looking to cut the lead to 1. It's 57-54. 43 seconds to go in the third. It's a great game going so far. Great game. So it's all us in the chat right now. Epic game going on between Indiana Fever. Indiana, they was able to keep hanging in there. Give them props. I'm down at 59, 58. Screaming. And kick it back to Caitlin. This is crazy. '59, '58, 9.6 to go on the third. Caitlin Clark dumps it out to Leah Boston. Leah Boston with a big time bucket. 61-58. Here comes Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray couldn't convert it. So we headed to the fourth quarter. Indiana's up 3. I don't think the action ain't better than this. Yeah, Kofi came in ball. She got her knee Smith shit. We got a close game going on right now. Is any women's game? Who will prevail? Do you have Atlanta? Do you have Indiana? Put your picks down in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. It's not too late. We're in the midst of a commercial break right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Music Mindset who pulled up. Salute to everybody that rolled through and built on. Appreciate y'all. It's Flight Sports. We're going to keep, I'm trying to bring more content, news, updates, and more to you. Shout out to all y'all. And thank y'all. I already know what it is. Flight Sports. Commercial break right now. Let me get your stat lines. You know what's going on in this game. It's 61-58 headed into the fourth quarter. Caitlin Clark, she didn't even get activated yet. 6 points. You know, she didn't even do nothing. Y'all better be on the lookout. Well, the real story is Ryan Howard. Listen, Natasha Howard for Indiana got 21 points. Kelsey Mitchell with 13. But then when you look at what's going on with Atlanta, just a little bit more balance. You know, Powell 11, Ryan Howard 16, Brianna Jones 14. You got 6 off the bench, 4 from Nas Hellman off the bench. Brittany Griner not having her best game, but she got 5 points and a block, 7 rebounds. So she got more rebounds than points. So Brittany Griner is being very effective out there. She has a place out there. So it's all else in the chat right now. I'm coming back from commercial. Ryan Howard out there with it. Let's see who will prevail. There we go, Ryan Howard. Oh, put the moves on. 3 ball off. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark crossing half court and she's fouled. $61-58. 61-58, 9:35 to go. Here we go. Here comes Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston as they kick it out to Bonner for three. That's off. And DeWanna Bonner, man, she keep missing shots. Who will prevail in this matchup? When we go 3-ball, Kofi, that's off. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark. She better get active. Caitlin Clark runs in with a layup. It's 63-58, 9 minutes to go. And the fourth. What the hell? Papa nearly traveled. Here comes Ryan Howard. Caitlin Clark balling. $63-58. It's 8:46 to go in the fourth. Here comes Pow Pow. Pow Pow step back on Caitlin. That's off. Rebounded by Natasha Howard. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Picked up by Pow Pow. Caitlin Clark couldn't get the dump down to Aaliyah Boston. Looked like it was a miscommunication. Caitlin Clark very upset. She already saying it's her fault. It's her fault. Here comes Pow Pow. Picked up by Caitlin Clark. 8:20 to go. Pow Pow kicks it up to Kofi. Back to Brianna Jones. Back to Pow Pow. Pow Pow has it stripped by Caitlin Clark. Here comes Caitlin. Putting the moves on Pow Pow. Screening. They dump it back. Oh, big time miss. Oh, wow. Ryan Howard just ran her ass over. That's crazy. And she ran Lexi Hall over, and they're gonna call a block. No, that was a tragedy. That was a clear offensive foul. She literally ran her ass over. That's wild. Here we go. They kick it out to Pow Pow. Pow Pow has it picked up by Caitlin Clark. Pow Pow kicks it to Brianna Jones. Back to Kofi. Kofi has been hot. Back to Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray scores it. Caitlin Clark picked up by Gray. Screen coming for Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark from deep. And Caitlin Clark couldn't convert it. It's 63-60, 7:20 to go on the fourth. Alicia Gray from three, and that's good. I go from mid-range. So they cut it to one. So it's 63-62. It's going to be a crucial 7 minutes. You know, is anybody's basketball game. The Indiana Fever going to be successful tonight? Only time will tell. This is almost like a must-win for Indy. You know, you don't want to fall 2 games in a row. And just like I said, you just don't want all of these things to take place, in my humble opinion. You know, but nonetheless, man, it's a good game, you know, to say the least. I definitely like the game that I'm saying. We're in an epic matchup right now. Do you have Caitlin Clark in the Indiana Fever, or do you think Atlanta is going to hold on to this game? You know, Caitlin Clark, I would say that she's not exploding. You know, usually when you see a Caitlin Clark game, you expect to see some massive numbers. But I mean, this is a real relaxed 8 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. You know, it's crazy, you know, to say the least. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this game. How'd you see it all play out? Talk to me in the chat. You already know it's Flight Sports. It's just a great game. I just can't say it enough. It's an epic game. So everybody's in the chat right now. I'm very with you. We got a commercial break right now. And give credit to the Atlanta Dream tonight. They played a real good game, 63-62. But I mean, you got to hold off this late surge from Atlanta. Atlanta is making it very, very difficult for them. So like this Nia Coffee, she's cooking. They can't do nothing with her. There we go. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. It's 63-62. Leah Boston kicks out the Lexi Hole, and Indiana nearly turns it over. But they catch a break. It's 63-62. 6:58 to go. Who will prevail in this matchup? Lexi Hole couldn't convert it. Here comes Kofi. Kofi picked up by Caitlin. Oh man, Indiana nearly got the turnover. They couldn't get the turnover. Here comes Ryan Howard. And she's fouled by Natasha Howard. Both Howards having an epic game tonight. It's a 1-point game. It's anybody's ball game. Let's see if Indiana could grab the bull by the horn and secure this W. I know that's what everybody wants to see. This would be a big-time game for Indiana if they was to get this. It'd be a big-time game for both. Gotta call it how I see it. If both teams stand to gain something from this. Ryan Howard missed it. Here comes Indiana. Caitlin Clark picked up by Alicia Gray. Caitlin Clark. Like Cunningham just knocked the hell out of Alicia Gray. But she told me she wanted to review. She knocked the hell out of her. Yeah, that was wild. They called the moving string. Salute to all y'all in the chat right now. We got a crazy game going on. We're at the Indiana Fever. You know, they're taking on the Atlanta Dream. This is a wild game, to say the least. Wild. I just got to call it how I see it. Uh, Shout out to all y'all in the chat right now. We're in the midst of a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. I got this game. Music starts shaking my head. It's definitely a lot closer than people thought. This is crazy. Wow, what the hell's going on here with this game? It's 63-62. Here comes Pow Pow. Kofi has it. Let's see who will prevail. Ryan Howard has it. Picked up by Lexi Hall. Brianna Jones just walked. That was crazy. I ain't calling nothing. Here comes Howard. Howard kicks out to Caitlin Clark. Here comes the screen. Oh, good pass. Oh, 63-62. 5:47 to go on the fourth. 1 point game. Who will prevail? Who will prevail? One point game. Ryan Howard with it. Picked up by Lexi Hall. Ryan Howard crossing half court. They kick it out to Kofi. And jump it out to Jones. Back to Howard. Howard, a free throw line jumper. Good. And it was a foul on the floor by Lexi. So we, in the end, making a series of mistakes. Kelsey need to get back in the game. That wouldn't hurt. They can't do nothing with Howard. Howard is just cooking it. This is 63-64. Mitchell mid-range jumper. Here comes Pow Pow. Alicia Gray fouled with 5:02 to go. So Atlanta looking to push this lead. She nice. Great as a beast. So what's all y'all in the chat? Howard just missed the three. Howard back and she scores it. Big time Florida, 65 all. Oh, Brianna Jones fouled by Howard. And this game is crazy. 65 up, 4:36 to go on the fourth. Brianna Jones scores it. 65 all. $14 points, 8 rebounds, 65-66. Kelsey Mitchell for three. That's all. Howard, three ball, good. Damn, Atlanta, they pushing it now. 69-65. I gotta wake up. Kelsey. That was Lexi. And Lexi Hall with a big three. Howard back. Again, Ryan Howard scored it again. Another big bucket. She couldn't guard me. Ryan. Ryan Howard is a problem. Yeah, that's crazy. Bring it down to 5.7 rebounds, 6-5. Brittany Grinder she was fouling. Brittany Grinder. She was fouled out. That's crazy. 69-71. Grinder calling her trash. Here we go. That's Howard. Ryan Howard putting the moves on Lexi Hall and killed it to Gray. Here comes Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard inbounding to Lexi Hall on her. Yeah, it's time for Caitlin Clark to get activated now. Pow. Oh, stepping back. Oh, on Caitlin, that's off. But Jones couldn't put it back. Here comes Caitlin Clark, and we got to go to work now, Caitlin. Step back. Oh, wow. They called the foul on Caitlin Clark. I mean, she shot a three baller. She going to the line for 3 shots. I gotta see the replay on that one. Let me see. It was a foul. She touched her arm. So Alicia Gray was trying to figure out how that happened. It's just anytime Caitlin Clark looked like she gonna shoot it, it's like the defense freak out. Seven and 71. Or Caitlin just missed the second free throw. Let's see if she can get this free throw to tie it. And she gets it. The big free throw. 71 up. Alicia Gray just scored it. Caitlin Clark for three. She missed it. Coffee with a big board. Here comes Alicia Gray with it, pushing it out. Alicia Gray putting the moves on turnaround. Gray is fouled. Caitlin Clark, I think, got 5 fouls. This game is definitely not the most ideal. There was a lot of mistakes this game. Can't make these level of mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. Caitlin Clark got to get active offensively. That's another thing. They ain't going to be able to do it by themselves. They need her help. They're going to need her to join the party and insert herself into this game. Here we go. Caitlin Clark has it picked up by Ryan Howard. These two going at it. Here comes Mitchell. Aaliyah Boston has it. Got a jump ball between Aaliyah Boston and Kofi. And she been balling too, Kofi. And Ryan Howard, she the leader in these huddles. Oh, wow. That was a good play from Howard. 73-75. Here comes Gray, putting the moves on Caitlin Clark. And give it out to Ryan Howard. Here comes Alicia Gray, putting the moves on. 3 ball off. Crazy mess right there from Coffee. 1:40 to go. 2-point game, y'all. 2-point game. This game is far from over. Far from over. Wow. Atlanta, Indiana just took the lead. Kelsey Mitchell with a clutch 3. That 3 was clutch. 1:20 to go on the 4th. 3 ball Howard. That's all. Ryan Howard just foul. Ryan Howard upset. She said, I ain't no foul. They could have easily gave her a tech right there. She cursing at the ref. Anytime shot there, 77-75. Well, timeout there. Atlanta calling the timeout. Caitlin Clark, big time free throws. It's a 2-point game, 77-75. Indiana could walk away with this W. And this would be a big W because Atlanta, they really deserved, they got rights to this game too. Howard had a good game. They got a good production off the bench with Coffee. I mean, all of those things pay dividends. So, I mean, I definitely like what I seen, to say the least. It's a great game. Salute Doriana for the chop. We're in the midst of a commercial break. Shout out Chuck Morris. He says still tuned down. Well, they sitting Caitlin Clark out. Is it for defensive reasons? Salute to all y'all in the chat right now, Ryan Howard. Because I saw your video or he's getting chipped in again. Salute to you. I'm here with y'all. This is a crazy game right now. Indiana 77-76. We didn't miss a commercial break. No. This game is anybody's game. 54 seconds. I mean, you can just flip a coin. Yeah, let me know who you think I'll walk away with this W. Caitlin Clark. Like I said, this wasn't one of her most loudest performances. Usually anything with Caitlin Clark, y'all expecting something crazy. But tonight, 11 points. Like I said, I think she really took it kind of easy. It'd be nice if she could, hit a big bucket and get around this time, though. This money time now. A slow start, all that, that's all, that's nothing. There we go. There we go. The inbound to Caitlin Clark has it. Guarded by. They got good defense. Okay, what Caitlin gonna do? 10, 12, 10. Caitlin Clark. Oh, finds Aaliyah Boston. And Aaliyah Boston scores it. They reliable. Oh, they almost turned the ball over. Atlanta almost turned it over. Wow, that's an offensive foul. Thank you. Wow, Howard just threw her ass on the floor. Not in trouble. She's that's bullshit. Yeah, you blew the game with that one. That was just stupid. If you Ron Howard, what? It was it was a fly. No, they did hot. They did. That was wild. That was a massive flop. They flopping. That's crazy. And the referees be calling this shit. They know they flop. That was a massive flop. Kelsey Mitchell missed the first one. But you know she got to be good for this one. Here come the Dream, about to get a timeout. It's a two-possession game. It's 80-76. I'm not really sure, what can be done here. That goes Brianna Jones. Alicia Gray for three. Yeah, right there, Cunningham flopping. She falls to the ground. $81-76. Crazy game, Ron. What you think about this game music?
Hey man, I tell you what, I'm happy Indiana pulling this off, but I'm proud of I'm proud of Atlanta, man. I'm really. I mean, they showing that, what I'm saying, they want to be winners. and then they're not going back down from Indiana or Liberty or nobody. They playing. I've been watching, and they're a different team this year, man. They're playing with a lot of confidence. Man. They all across the league though. They need to get this officiating right, man. I mean, that officiating is a problem, man.
Right.
Big problem, man.
What
These
you mean?
girls.
Like what? I know that there was some flops going on. What you think?
Oh, I mean, Bree, that girl Bree, she traveled about 3 times, man.
Yeah, she
Big
did. It
time
was
travel.
a travel one play. I said that's a nice and travel. Her
Yeah,
feet were
I
just
mean,
shot. I'm like, they're giving out passes, I guess.
yeah, but it's always bad ref calling, man. When Indiana play, man,
No, but I
it's been
want
like
to.
that.
They like I said, one of Cunningham, Howard got called for a charge that was not even a real charge. That was a flop. When I got to
I
look at it,
mean,
it was a flop.
yeah, kind of seen Howard. She pushed him, man. You know what I'm saying? And she did some acting with it, but she did push it off. And but like I said, I mean, Atlanta, hey man, they fan base should be proud, man. I'm just keeping it real. Fan base should be proud, and they should continue to support them. Don't support them just when Indiana come to town. Support them when anybody else come to town, and that's what all these teams need. Indiana has that support. Liberty has that support. Look like the Sparks and the Valkyries have that support. So I mean, they already getting 2 expansion teams in Toronto, and um, Portland is getting 2 teams. 2026. So a lot of players that's on teams gonna be taken away from those teams to put on these other 2 teams.
No, I'm with you there, man. Like I said, how you think Indiana was able to pull this game out? What did this game?
They settled down. And Sophie came in there and gave them a hell of a spark, man. And Kelsey Mitchell she start heating up. I noticed though when these girls, when they frustrated, when they playing with emotions, they don't be on point, man. I watched a lot. I watched every game last year, Indiana, man, and I'm watching every game this year, and I know, like I said, man, Indiana gonna get every team's best shot every time they play them. When they playing Saturday against the Liberty, and that's gonna be a tough game. That's gonna be a very, very tough game, man. It's not gonna be easy at all. Who won out of the Liberty in the Sky? Who won that game?
And then you check that game might still be going on. I'm gonna see the score on that. Because
Let
I
me
know
see
there was
what's
like
going on with
30
that
minutes
game.
later.
Oh yeah, let me see. They still playing. Wow. Okay, it's 4 quarters. I got 8:32 on it.
Oh, it's over. Whoever
It's
they
over,
killed.
man. I mean, I'm man. It must. You sure?
Then reset, no points.
Man, I'm looking at. I mean, I just put it on. They say it's live.
No, it's
83 to
live,
50,
but yeah, Reese got no points, but you got 10 rebounds.
83 to 56. Jeez. Wow. Wow. Haley Van Lit looked like she got that facial expression like when she played at LSU.
No,
She don't have that TCU face, man. That TCU face, man. She was happy and let's ball. At LSU, she looks stressed. She got that stress face on her right now.
that's fine. It's gonna be. This was a good game. How do you think they're gonna fare against the Liberty?
It's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a tough game. I mean, if Flight, I hate to keep beating on a dead horse, man, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. In order for Indiana to succeed, to get to where they're trying to go, they're gonna need more, way more, out of 3 players. Sydney Colson has to come off the bench, give us some steals, at least give us 6 points. Brianna Turner has to come in and be a dog and play some defense. She didn't even play today. Brianna Turner didn't even play today at all. And Bonner, man, I'm telling you, man, Bonner is very disappointing to me. Super disappointing, man. That lady playing like she got it, like she don't want to be there or something going on, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. That don't look right to me, man. She third in all time scoring, Flight. I'm gonna say she's third in all time scoring, and the lady can't get a bucket, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
No. Like I said, Caitlin Clark did great. What do you think about the way the Indiana Fever was able to win tonight and not seem like it was Caitlin Clark had to force anything? How do you think the way they won?
I love the way they played. I love the way they stay resilient. And they didn't need the big buckets from Caitlin to suck the air out the building. Man, to me, to be honest with you, this is my first time seeing Caitlin look shook, man. Caitlin look really shook, man. Caitlin got what 37, 38 more games left for 39 more games left for straight up defense, man. Like they blanking in like all night. I watch how they play defense. They don't play defense like that on Page. They letting Paige like go ahead, be the superstar they say you are. I watched when she played Minnesota and a few teams. Caitlin, man, don't get a break, man. Every bucket when she get a bucket, it's like earned. But what I need Caitlin to start doing is when they blanking at her like that, she needs to hit them with that LaMelo. You know that when you come in full speed and you just stop when he stop on a dime. I need Caitlin to hit him with some of that, man.
You said Caitlin will what?
I say I need Caitlin to hit him with some of that LaMelo ball when they blanking him, when they all on her, and hit him with that dry stop, and they keep going.
Yeah. No, I think she could do that.
Oh, I've seen her do it. She did it a lot last year.
I thought this was.
Yeah, she definitely got it. She definitely got it in a game. She yet to put it on him yet.
What do you think about Kelsey Mitchell? How you think the way she plays? She's a beast in my opinion.
Nice. Kelsey is nice, but when she get frustrated, her shot is off. Her shot, when Kelsey gets aggravated with the ref, teammates or down by 6, 7 or whatever, she get frustrated and her shot don't be going down. But when she settle down and get her head in the game, she start hitting. I mean, it showed tonight. Kelsey is a dog out there, man. I mean, it was big that they signed Kelsey signed back with the Fever. And she got high expectations because Kelsey been one of the people that been in Indiana and that losing, saying franchise, they've been losing, man, until Leah and Caitlin got there. So Kelsey want to win, man. She just at a point she want to win, man.
Yeah, she easily could have been on another team.
Oh, easily. They was worried that she would be on another team.
Yeah, she might want to compete for a title.
Yeah, she definitely wanted, man. If Kelsey was on a free agent, if she was a free agent and wanted to go, trust me, the Aces would have grabbed her quick.
The Aces want her?
Oh, they probably would have grabbed her quick.
That'd be a good pickup for the Aces. The Aces got a lot of weapons.
Yeah, they definitely they guard heavy, super guard heavy though.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on the big women? It look like you're not always pleased with the Bottles of the world, the rest of them. What's your thoughts on the big women for Indiana?
Aaliyah Boston gonna have a game against certain teams. She gonna have a moment.
I like Boston.
Yeah. I'm happy for Boston because what happens is she got in shape, which was a beautiful thing to see her get in shape. Because last year, that young lady wasn't in shape at all. But this year, she's definitely in shape, and that guy, that kid, the assistant, I forget his name, that came from that followed Stephanie. This guy really got her offensive game on point. Definitely got a game on point. Like a Dantes can really shoot that ball, man. But like I said, it's gonna take about 5 games to like Stephanie go after player for her to get in shape because she's not in shape at all. Like I said, she had a debt or something in her family in Brazil, so she'll get back on. She'll get on point. But like I said, man, and Howard has her moments. Howard's game plays like she's 25, 26. But Howard is definitely getting older, man. And like I said, man, I hate to say it again, man. We need more from Bonner flight. If we don't get more from Bonner, it's no way in the world we're gonna win a chip. It's no way. It's no way, man. It's just not gonna
agree.
happen.
I agree. So you think they can compete for a title this season?
Man, I want to say yes, man,
No, we
and I
both.
want to say no. I gotta see it for the next. Ask me that around the next 12, 15 games, man. It's early in the season, and like I said, I'm hoping Bonner come around and she give us what I know she can give us. But like I like I said in a series against Atlanta, it's gonna be tough.
Mhm.
It's gonna be tough, man.
Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be tough.
That Howard can really ball, man. Like, bro, Howard was saying Lexi can't guard. She said she can't guard me.
I told you she was playing like Kobe. I said before that happened, I told you she balling crazy.
Yeah, she was talking crazy. She was like, that girl can't guard me, man. I was like, damn. Damn. I think it would have been. I think if Brittany wouldn't have got in foul trouble, man, Indiana would have been in trouble, man.
You know what? You? Well, it's crazy what's happening right now.
Yeah, Liberty is destroying the Chicago Sky right now, 91-60, man.
What you think about all this beef with somebody said size can't coach Caitlin Mitchell is a dog, is a ball hog. I mean White can't coach Caitlin. I don't know. Everybody blame everybody for Caitlin. You know, what you think about the whole Angel Reese dynamic and Caitlin Clark? Do you go along with all of that? It seems like they want to separate everybody and this one versus that. What you think about all that?
Man, you know what, bro? Like when I look at that dynamics, man, you know, I think Angel is more in the feelings than Kaylin. Uh, I was looking at a podcast of the day. They were talking about the hand gesture, and if people don't do their research, they'll never know the true story behind the can't see John Cena can't see me thing. Angel
Okay,
did it,
Tony Yayo.
huh?
You should make a John Cena can't see me, man. Who said it? Who does that?
You know the thing in front of the face, the hand in the face.
Yeah, you got that. You got that from Tony Yayo and G. And
Oh, okay. John Cena does it. Oh, he was doing it too when he was in wrestling, right?
yeah,
Yeah. But wherever it came from, but Angel did that when they played Kalen in a championship, and hey man, I didn't have no problem with it because Kalen, with people the way they have it edited with Kalen doing it, they think she did it at Angel, and she didn't. Do you know where she did? Who she did that to?
who she did it to?
She did that to Haley Van Lith when Haley was playing against Louisville. When she was playing with Louisville,
Right.
that's who Kalen initially did that to. It was Haley Van Lith, but her and Haley is cool. And they did an interview with Haley. It's on YouTube, and they was asking Haley about it. She said it was nothing. She said after she did it, and after the game, we were texting back and forth because they played on the USA team together, man. But people thinking Caitlyn did that against Angel, and that was not the case, man. Like that internet can make people think some weird things, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I got no panic in the house. What's the deal? No panic.
What going on with you?
What's your thoughts on this Caitlin Clark dynamic? We breaking down this game, but we popped off this Angel Reese Caitlin Clark dynamic. What's your thoughts?
Man, what it is this right here.
Let's keep it real.
You got the extreme Caitlin Clark fans. You got the extreme Angel Reese fans. And then you got the people who just watch sports. It's like, this ain't me trashing nobody. Y'all know when I talk about a player, what their skills is, what their skill ain't. That's just talking about the player. I don't care if they're white, black, blue, brown, boy, girl, whatever. It is what it is from what I seen. What it is Caitlin Clark, to me, is more of a, she in the category of a star player. And from my eyes, from watching her play the game, from watching what she do, from watching how she play, she's a star player type. Like, that's her archetype as far as WNBA concerned. Same way I look at Juju Walken, same way I look at Paige Breakers, same way I look at what's the girl from the Aces,
Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson. I'm not a super big women's basketball fan, but I know certain players, and I know them from, like, whether it's college, like Diana Taurasi back in the day. So it's like, so at the end of the, huh?
No, I was just saying, the star players.
Yeah, like if they got some type of motion in college, I'm gonna end up knowing them in the league. Yeah. So when it comes to Angel Reese, she's a name. Don't get me wrong, she's a name. But when I watch her game, it's like she remind me of the tall dude. He just tall, and everybody try to get him to play basketball, and he just catch on to it to a certain extent. I don't believe she can shoot. I don't believe she can play back. I don't believe she got, like, skill. As far as the WNBA concerned, I don't feel like she's on a level where she can be in the same sentence as
She's not a number
Caitlin Clark.
one. She's not.
Yeah, that ain't who she is. And then when I watch them play,
but what I do want to say is this: they play two different positions, and Cardoza on Chicago. When are we gonna say she's underperforming?
you say that again. When you say what?
Cardoza. She was picked before Angel Reese. Why Angel Reese taking all the real shots over there?
Because it's a business at the end of the day. If Angel Reese been just an Angel Reese, ain't been no fame behind her, ain't been the Caitlin Clark situation, ain't been a tournament situation, none of that. If it ain't been for, and I don't want to just call it shade room comment section or whatever, but that's her fan base. That's who diehard Angel Reese fans, but they don't watch the game of basketball. So if she get into something on the court, they look at it and say, "Oh, that girl pushed Angel for no reason. Oh, they did this to Angel. Oh, why she get mad at Angel?" And it's like they taking it personal because that's somebody they relate to. Same thing with Sakari Richardson's situation. Shakara Richardson did what she did before the Olympics that year and get disqualified. Rules is the rules. I don't care how much you fuck with somebody. The rules are the rules. She get banned or whatever. Accountability ain't being taken on each side. Angel Reese coming to the league telling everybody, I don't mind being the villain. Angel Reese trying to hang her hat on. I was one of the people that got the WNBA back popping. We get that, but we really here for Caitlyn. It's no nice way to say that to somebody, especially a woman. And I don't make it just about a woman, but it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell certain people, listen, you not the star. We ain't coming for you. Fuck with you, but we ain't coming for you. It's about her. So the league need to be about her.
Games either. Like all Caitlyn games is on TV or on some kind of viewing place where you can watch it. Angel Reese, they buried some of her shit. Like her shit is, you got to get league pass.
Cause her game ain't appealing. All she do is miss a bunch of lit. And I ain't bringing that up because everybody else saying on the internet. I just saying when I watch her is like, damn, like you play like a middle school kid. Like if you really think about it, like you like a lot, like a 14, 15-year-old kid out there playing. You just got height on you playing a bunch of girls. And then what they call those with those situation, it's like one play to five, one play to full. The full
Mhm.
can't shoot. The full can't scratch the floor. So now the five getting congested. Now the five can't do their job other than rebounding. So that means either you got to bench the five or you got to move the full. And the four happened to be the star on the team, but the better player is the five, the one that don't get the looks. But you got to give the starter looks because that's who bringing in the money, the fans, and all that, quote unquote. That's who y'all. Even though y'all draft Dosa higher, it's like people expect for injuries to be X1. If they bench injuries right now, I guarantee the internet gonna be like, "Oh, the league bench her because they just want to see a black woman down. They just want to," and that's where the shit get confusing. At
Let's see a black woman.
but for some real shit, that's what sports getting confused at because it's like we as sport fans, we understand that play with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese been a normal basketball sequence. Yeah, like you down 35 points. I will be frustrated too. Yeah, you ain't had to get fouled. Yeah, Caitlin maybe could have let you get the bucket. But at the end of the day, it's competition. But the internet look at it and say, "Oh yeah, y'all doing that girl so wrong. She getting assaulted on the court and blah blah blah." And a lot of them saying, "Well, y'all said that about Kitten last year. Okay, that's hurt Screen fans. Now y'all showing that y'all Screen fans by doing the shit back, and the real fans of sports can't really enjoy it because we got to jump in to keep saying, "Oh, it's basketball. Oh, it's just basketball. Oh, it's just basketball." And the NBA, notice none of the male NBA players come out and speak up for well, not speak up for Angel Reese, but speak up to say, "Oh yeah, that been uncalled for," because they understand it's a basketball play.
I got another question. Do you think the WNBA is for both of y'all? Do you think that the WNBA is using race to boost their ratings and viewership?
I don't think
No,
they using them purposely. I think they just don't mind it until it gets to a certain point.
What you think, mindset?
I think honestly it's a big issue with that, man. Because why? It always comes up. It's been coming up since last year. The problem with the W is this is their problem. How do you get fan bases to watch other teams and not just wait to watch Chicago and Indiana play to want to watch? And hey man, they watching Indiana, man. Their fan base is locked and sealed.
Yes.
How Liberties is locked and sealed. AIDS is locked and sealed. Minnesota. But what about these other teams? How are they gonna survive? I mean, even bro, even Chicago with their superstar Angel, bro, ain't nobody watching them like that. They can't give a ticket away, man.
You know why? Because me watching the game of basketball, I when I watch basketball, part of sports to me, seeing professionals play is them doing things that I just can't do. When I watch the girls play, it's like I can do every single thing they can do. I believe I can come in the league and average a double double. Not saying that I can. I ain't trying to sit there and try to play them and say that I can. I just saying when I look at the play under the basket, damn, we may see like it's like every team got maybe one or two real girls who can really hoop. The rest of them just kind of like above average as a basketball player. That's how I look at the WNBA. It's like the league ain't full of a bunch of like when you look at Paige play, the reason why people like Paige and Caitlyn and Juju is because when you watch them play, they play like how the boys play. The boys game a lot more entertainment because it's a lot more skillful. Not saying that the girl game ain't skillful because they can shoot. I believe the average female hooper can shoot better than the average male hooper. So it ain't about a skill as far as like if they can shoot. It's just the game boring if half of the team can't really hoop like that. Some of them only there because they athletic. Think about your high school team when y'all been in high school. Wasn't y'all girls team full up of just a bunch of girls who were either tomboys or just athletic, and they had like maybe one real hooper?
One real hooper, you're right. Just one.
Yeah, like a lot of girls who real athletic don't really be into sports like that. They just don't play. Just like you got some dudes who could have made the NBA, they just never really been into sports like that. So what you get is the finished product of it since women don't on average play basketball or try out for basketball or play high school basketball like most men do. it's like you don't get the best of the crop. You don't get the cream at the top.
Also, no panic. You gotta do good in class to play on the team too. Some of the best players I've seen, was the fuck ups. You understand?
Right.
They come out and shit on you, you brainiacs. You understand?
For real.
Nobody talks about the ones that never got the opportunity because they kept failing classes.
For real.
Yeah.
I remember I used to just always see people and be like, damn, we might as well come play for the team.
I'm telling you, like, damn, why you don't sign up for the team?
Word. Like, you might as well come play for the team. We getting our ass cracked every night. Pause. We can use somebody else. Like, that's how that shit been. So when it comes to the girls' sports, even less people are signing up to play basketball on the girls' side. So that means even less talent rise to the top. So when you see the elite WNBA players, elite players don't look like the elite NBA players. Like even the sorriest player in the league right now in the men's league can go out there in any other league in this world and give you 20, 30 points. You can't say that about the even not even the second or third tier female basketball players in this in WNBA. The talent just ain't there, and we want to act like the women's league is. It is an important thing because you got women who want to play sports, and that ain't fair for them not to have something that they own. The problem comes in with everything outside of their game. It's like how you were saying earlier, how race get into it, how hating black women because a girl get fouled got into it, how all these different things seeping into the game of basketball, and we don't hear about shit like that on the men's side. Yeah, you might hear about who this person married to, but guess who care more about who athletes married to in this entire world between men and women? We don't care. We don't care if Saquon married to a white woman. We don't care about that shit. But who talk about that all day? The females. And I ain't saying that to put them down, but it's like they gotta understand, like I'm gonna even speak for the females who love sports themselves. I ain't just talking about females in general. I'm talking about the ones who don't follow sports, who don't really care about sports. They just like the drama of what's going on. Like, oh, you hear what happened with so and so? That dude, this, oh, that girl, so and so and so. It's like this shit dumb. And now I can't root for Kaylin. I can't root for Paige because it's like, oh, why you ain't post Angel Reese from last night? Because Angel Reese been a -20. Angel Reese shoot 5 for 14. Angel Reese had fucking 6 turnovers. Like, why the fuck I post that for? Y'all want to post it just because they're having nice today? Like, I ain't doing that shit. Not doing that. And then if I don't do him, I gotta be. Oh, yeah, he's black. He hates black women. You can tell. Look, he never posted any black players. Look at him. Like, he don't got time for that shit.
Yeah, that's real, man. That's real. Hey, let me ask y'all this. Y'all think when Juju get in the league, y'all think she gonna be a draw? You think she gonna be getting 3.1 million viewers on ABC? You think she gonna get that kind of love? Not playing Caitlyn. I'm talking about just playing any other team.
It depends. It depends. It really depends with her because it's like she marketable because she got a game that like it looks like a hooper game, like it looks like the game of basketball. If you just take her outside of the entire court and just watch her movement on her own, she looks like a hooper. Same with Paige and Caitlyn. But the difference between her and Caitlyn is like you gotta think about it. Even if Caitlyn wasn't as good as Angel Reese, if she just been a popular college basketball player, she still would have had this many fans. Like she come from a fan base of people that look like her. Of they make up like what 60% of this country. Like that's a
Yes,
no-brainer for them to
60,
have a fan base.
yeah,
So if Juju come
67%.
in 67%, so Juju come in and like her demeanor or her outlook, the people or her promo team try to get her to lean heavy into like lean heavy into the black thing, lean heavy into your black. That ain't gonna work out for her. She ain't gonna be as big as of a draw as Caitlyn gonna be. Because nothing that she gotta fake it or act like she appeasing one race over the other, whatever. But if she coming, they trying to be the girl on Shade Room, they ain't hearing that shit. At the end of the day, we gotta play the numbers game. They gonna ride for theirs. If y'all gonna prop Angel Reese up, they gonna prop their people up. So the people who on the white side that probably really is racist and they using Caitlin Clark to try to be racist, cool. But that ain't sports fans. That ain't every white person. Same thing on the other side. Like just because somebody's saying whatever they gotta say to defend Angel Reese, that don't mean they just against white people or they think That shit just crazy, bro. How that shit crazy. And I
Yeah,
ain't
I
saying
mean,
politics ain't never been in sports, but it's like I know like this shit just different. Like with the Kyrie thing, I feel like Kyrie thing was more so of like that's him as a person. He shared something that he believed in or he read or he just wanted people like minded of him to look at. And they made a big thing about it. Like, yeah, that's one thing. But like just cause somebody fouled somebody a little too hard, just cause somebody and mind you now, we look at it as a take foul. We understand like, okay, that's a foul, but we also understand like, bro, I down 35. I ain't got time for you to be fouling me. And you, Caitlin, this supposed to be the showcase game between me and you. Like, who you playing with? I get that shit. That's part of basketball though. Like, I don't get why there's any arguments over this one call. That shit crazy to me.
man, did y'all see last year the foul Angel Reese did on Caitlin when she knocked her across her head, man, on a layup? See, they don't
Yeah,
talk about that. They don't show that,
exactly.
but it's
And
all over
mind
the
you now, even
internet.
when you show that, it's like, well, y'all been doing the same thing last year. It's like, bro, now y'all doing tit for tat. Like, come on, man. Like that shit
When
just
Caitlin fouled her, man, I mean, to me, she fouled her. Angel pushed Howard from the back, and Caitlin's like, "Wait, hold on," looking at the ref, and she wasn't gonna let her just make a bucket, just free bucket, so she fouled her. But
hmm
also, Angel Reese went flying like she did it was great acting. Also, man, it was a flop with all that.
man, yeah, like we see that shit all the time. Angel Fowler, not Angel, Caitlin Fowler. Once Angel feel the person on her, she going into her hole trying to act like she getting held by her arm behind her back or whatever, try to twist out type shit to try to sell the call. Caitlyn reacted to that and dapping a push, and now Angel get up and she going in her face. We see that all the fucking time. That don't
I
mean the
really,
girl hate her.
I
Even if
really
it
think
does
that,
hate, it don't matter.
and the narrative is on the internet is, oh, Caitlyn ran. I've been hearing that on different
That shit.
channels, and I'm like, man, did bro? I watched it about bro at least about 20 times. Number one, two things happened. Aaliyah Boston pushed her from the back, and while she pushing her, Kelsey is grab her by the arm and pull her. If anything, uh, Caitlyn should have turned around and asked, man, quit handling me like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaliyah pushed her hard, and Kelsey just grabbed her like, get over here. And here come Angel. She probably thought when she went back and looked at it, she probably was like, "Oh damn, that's okay." Leo pushed me. Like she might have thought Angel pushed her from the back, man. And if Leo looked like if Leo wouldn't have jumped in front, man, looked like Angel was ready to mug that girl from the back, man, back of the head, man, push her.
Like people don't understand. Two things can be true. One, yeah, Caitlyn probably did push her, whatever. And two, Angel probably did in her mind once she see even Caitlyn, even like, oh, I definitely about to get engaged in this. Right? If Angel Reese truly hate Caitlyn or whatever the people want to say, who the fuck cares, bro? It's sports.
It's sports, man.
It's like you would tell some. I tell somebody, I've been like, man, they had stories of Jordan punching his teammate in practice. If
Yeah,
y'all would have heard about that nowadays, y'all probably would have said some shit like, "Oh, well, I can't be around a boy like that. He toxic. He don't need to be on the team if he gonna be." It's like what? It's like what are y'all talking about? Like that's how sports. Because first the it been just sports. You could have just talked sports. Danny like, okay, cool, you gotta talk sports, but you gotta add analytics in it. Okay, cool, I guess as analytics. Now feelings getting involved. It's like that shit crazy. You can't really talk sports no more.
and I noticed also, man, a lot of these um, analysts from ESPN and etc., especially people that been in the field who has a podcast, bro, they'll say some negative stuff on purpose just so other channels who has a fan base, subscribers can talk to them. Talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll never reach that unless they say something negative. And they know Halen is the algorithm right now. So they know if they say something foul about, man, bro, I looked the other day, man, it's 149,000 sports podcast is on YouTube. 149,000, man.
Everybody want an opinion.
So imagine if 25,000 of those talking about just Caitlyn. Man, I mean, it's gonna feel like she a superstar, man. Because on TV, the ESPN, they can say so much without feeling like they being biased. But bro, they got channels, man. I guarantee you, they must probably have at least about 200 channels that just praise Caitlyn straight up.
Yeah, and her fans come to the games. Her fans just don't wait to like, man. You act, man. Listen, a lot of Angel Reese fans don't even be knowing when she play. They don't be knowing until it's hit Twitter. Them boy don't be knowing, man. I be looking at it junk and like, come on, bro.
Bro, I haven't even heard nowhere they say that her cereal has sold out if she's such a superstar. I
Cause
haven't even
Chicago
heard
be
that.
empty. Chicago games be empty.
What about her shoes that she put out? I ain't hear they sold out, but I do hear Kaylin, they can't keep the basketball. Wilson can't keep her basketballs. They
If they
selling out.
if they ain't buying Curry shoes, I know they ain't buying no damn injury shoes. You gotta think about it. I like her fan base. Let's just say her fan base been just the 13% that we pick up in this country, right? At
Hmm.
the end of the day, bro, like we wear certain shit. We got this backwards mentality that we don't wear non-name brand shit. Angel Reese is considered non-name brand. Jordan is name brand. Kyrie's is non-name brand. LeBron is kind of like non-name brand. It's like hoopers the way them boy shoes, but like people on the like the average black person gonna be like, nah, that ain't designer. Nah, yeah, I support her, but not that much to buy no shoes from her. Like that's how we is. Them boy on the other side, them boy buy all them shit. Sketches, fucking all in motherfucking shoes. Any shoe that we act like we don't care about, we don't wear them shit cheap, whatever, whatever. They wear them motherfuckers. So if their daughter wants some Angel Reese's, they'll buy them. But guess what? They ain't gonna want that. They gonna want who they gonna want. Shit, you can't be mad at that shit. One is more marketable not because of looks or even just because her game or nothing like that. One is more marketable because of skin her, because of the color of her skin. So at the end of the day, when she come into the league, this a black league. Like think about it. Like why 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 was it not saying I don't use the word hate, but when Caitlyn first come in, why was it a push to say like the WNBA? Oh, this a grown woman league. This a grown woman league. I ain't never really been. I don't get it wrong. I could be talking and being ignorant right now because I really don't be watching as much games. Like
No, that's
all
what they were saying.
if he
That's what they
already
were
on
saying.
or whatever like that, and they happen to see him walking past, so I flip through the channel. I might leave him on or whatever, get some laughs out of him, but then move on. So I ain't talking like I a expert, but it's like the only reason why even I would even get in tune and what the league got going on is because of Caitlyn and Angel Reese rivalry, and all I hear since that is Angel trying to take credit for bringing awareness to the league, which she do deserve credit. I ain't gonna say what size or whatever. She do deserve credit or whatever. But at the same time, it's like you come out there and say you don't mind being the villain. It's like whatever you what whoever you been before your fame come is who you should have been going forward. And if that's who we seen now, it's like, yeah, you ain't a star player. Like you ain't a star. Like you just you a Draymond. Let's keep it a buck. You a Draymond. Like you one of them. We knew you got a name, but it's like we really break it down. Like you really ain't a hooper like that. Like you smart. You can like with Angel, she can rebound like a motherfucker, but it's like you ain't really a hooper. Man, listen, that shit crazy.
Nah, she ain't no hooper. And I always tell people, look, man, if you a superstar like you say you are, you don't have to wait for Caitlyn to come play you in your building and sell out. You should be selling out every time you play at home. When bro, you put a shoe, you should be. Bro, imagine when Caitlyn drop her shoe. Whenever Nike actually drop her shoe, what that's gonna do, man?
Yeah, and mind you, not they're gonna be a competition in that because they're gonna say, "Look, I'm in shoes she said compared to blah blah blah." So they really gonna go out there and go buy him. You know what I mean? So it's like you fighting a losing war. That's my thing about when it comes to business in the NBA. The league been losing the NBA money since its existence. They ain't never been a profitable. Even last year, been the most profitable season. They still ain't profit. That the league is only around because the NBA they got to be fair. They say, you know what, we don't want to look like we don't care, so we gonna lose money on them. But hey, it's an investment. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Now we got Caitlin Clark, so maybe it might turn into something. Who knows? We don't give a fuck. That's exactly how the NBA feel about the WNBA. They let them stay around, and now they got all this controversy going on. When at the end of the day, it's like nobody cared about the league until this factor, this component came into the league. Now that this component is in the league, it's like, yeah, you supposed to treat them like another player. I ain't saying lay up on them. Like, I mean, if you need to foul them and show them it's a growing league, cool. But you should use that component to try to get yourself in a better position. Because if I age Wilson, I ain't gonna have no. Every time I play Caitlyn, I'm gonna treat her like she a nobody. You know what I mean? Like it gonna be like, oh yeah, boom. Remember that game, the age of against Caitlyn? That been a good game, and they seem to be going at it, but they still cool with it. It ain't like they got no animosity to where bad publicity off the court. Even though, I mean, shit, any publicity is good publicity, but still, it's like. I mean, I know it's a certain role you play as a superstar. Like imagine any time in LeBron prime when he played against Kobe, if he been a point in the game where like they about to fight.
Yeah, yeah,
That'll ruin everything because like now you even more mad that LeBron ain't make it to the finals in whatever 2010. He get put out in supposed to meet Kobe in the finals that year. Was that 2010? No, 2009. That's when Orlando they beat Orlando for the championship in 2009. But
when Nike had the commercials with him and all that. Huh?
exactly. So they had
Yeah,
all that going on. But imagine if you add in the fact that they almost fight earlier that season. It's like, damn, but now you even more mad that he missed the finals. It's
yeah,
like that shit. They try. They can't deliver a box office package of a WNBA playoff game or series, or even the finals. The ideal finals for them, maybe not this year, maybe in a few years, is Juju, Paige, or Caitlyn, one of them three in the mix to win the championship within the next couple of years. That's a goal for them. I don't know how they're gonna do them. I don't know if it's gonna be rule change. It could be hard to do it with Caitlyn because shit. Everything y'all do that make her look better gonna be looked at in all kind of ways. So you can't even really give her more calls or nothing like that to get her to that point. But it's like that's what y'all juggling right now. Y'all keep trying to prop up Angel as this other adversary to Caitlyn, but like that's not the adversary. Like y'all gonna miss a lot of good. Y'all gonna miss a good rivalry between either Caitlyn and Juju or Caitlyn and Paige because y'all focusing on Angel Reese and Caitlyn.
yeah.
Y'all gonna
That's
miss
right.
a good rivalry because these three girls can really play ball. Like them boy can really hoop.
Even Anescu for the Liberty, that girl can play the
And see,
point
I ain't
guard.
talking, and I ain't even mentioning people that's already in the league because, like I said, I ain't really comfortable enough speaking on games of people outside of the people I actually can say I watched them in college, I watched them in the league from time to time or whatnot. So it's like, yeah, man, like because right now, no, other than Adrian Wilson, and she ain't really super marketable. Like she just now kind of getting out there as a big name on the strength of the league, getting more awareness. Because the league been like, hey, listen, I understand Caitlyn coming in and she bringing awareness, but one player we ain't gonna let y'all just act like she ain't been dominating before she get over here, or whatever like that. Us Adrian, so that gonna be our phase. We letting y'all know now, like this been the person. So whatever y'all think about Caitlyn, like this the girl. But
And
other than that, like shit, who else?
Kaylin is a hooper, man. They can all say what they want, how they want to say it. That young lady can hoop, man. You know, I don't think, I don't honestly, I don't think Paige gonna live up to what everybody thinking she gonna live up to. I don't see it, man. I can't see it. I don't see it. She gonna have her nights playing against certain teams, but it's gonna be some nights where she gonna just look like an average, normal female WNBA player.
I think if
Every
they put
time
her,
Caitlyn,
go ahead.
every time Caitlyn step on the floor, she looks special, man. She do
Yeah.
special things. She make you feel like money well spent when you're at a game. This is money well spent.
I mean, Paige too now. Like, remember Paige, like, remember her ACL she tear? I can't remember even her. I think even her ACL or whatever. She had most of the season, so it's like, but Paige can hoop now. Like, she mean, I'll say this: Paige may not be like the prototypical two guard or nothing like that. If she gotta get with a team where they allow her to be like a Kyrie S type player, where she can be on ball sometimes, but sometimes she can play off ball and run around screens, like play that Kyrie/Curry role in the sense as far as running out pin downs and shit. But if you want her to just be like, oh, you're just gonna be our point, she may not be what you, but what people think she gonna be or what I believe she'll be. But that's how I feel about Dosa. I feel like until she get a four or a wing next to her that can shoot or can at least take the ball out to the midpoint, she ain't gonna never blossom into who she supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean,
But she in a
like I
fucked up
said,
position because he like you gotta cater to the quote unquote star at this point.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I watched her, and I mean, I know it's her freshman year in the NBA and rookie year, but man, look, if Kaylin played like the way if Kaylin started off like Paige, man, they would, bro, they wouldn't let it rest, man. Kaylin came in and she'd say, I'm gonna be rookie of the year and I'm breaking records. I mean,
Yeah, see,
she
Paige is
just she
too small right now. She getting bullied around. She
oh
hooping
man.
now, but she getting kind of bullied here and there.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely on her off season. She definitely need to work on her body, man.
Yeah,
Definitely need to work.
that
She
gonna be
walked
the
like
biggest thing to hold her back for real.
yeah, that walk. She walked like Kenny Smith, man. Like
And now she done
now,
had to mess up her knee. Said she probably got a little slight lump.
yeah, man. I mean, she can like I said, she can ball, man. But it's looking at like Howard that plays with Atlanta Dreams, bro. She can ball. She should be getting a lot of love, man. But she not for whatever reason. That's why I said selling flat earlier. Hey, man, Atlanta, they got to support, man. They got to support that team because they have a good team over there, man.
That's what he
You
come
know,
down to.
and plus Power, she bringing in the Samoan community, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, they gotta know how to market these girls, man. Like,
No, it's
it's
not, bro. It's not. It ain't even the market. That's the ain't even the marketing. It's not. It's like the WNBA doing what it's supposed to do. The problem is you banking on. It's like you banking on Clark. Caitlyn bringing in her fans. She bring her college fans with her. Like they brought. Like she doing her part. But everybody else you banking on, like Angel Reese or whatnot, is like we like to support each other from a distance. We ain't necessarily about to come to games. You know what I mean? Like all like Angel Reese can post a picture right now in a bathing suit, and she'll have 50,000 people, 50,000 girls, 50,000 people, whatever, but men or women inside her comment section are liking her picture. She have all at 100,000, 200,000, however much like she get, but can't get that much people to show up to a game. Even if she playing like in Atlanta, like you can't you mean tell me Atlanta games shouldn't be packed out when Angel Reese come down there? Of all places,
facts,
Atlanta.
facts, big facts.
It's like all that talking online, that just talk on Angel Reese supporters side. On Caitlyn side, them boy coming out. The league at some point the league gonna have to lean into that shit. It's like right now, if you look at how sports media is for the past maybe a decade, like maybe probably not a decade yet. But Stephen A. Smith had like ESPN is a black network if you really think about it.
Yeah, you're right.
And then when they bring Pat McAfee in, it's like, yeah, we got to give all people who don't really vibe with you, who really like that um Pat McAfee shit. Let's give them a low section. At some point, just the way saying what they had to lean into a mostly black ESPN. At some point, they gonna have to lean into a Pat McAfee world. And I like Pat McAfee show. Like I ain't got nothing against him. I just using that because like That to me, that's probably the only show on ESPN I'll watch. Unless like I'll watch First Take if it's like they talking about something football related. Basketball wise, like not so much, but yeah, I mean, at some point the WNBA gonna say, man, listen, what makes us more money? Kicking out every racist fan or shutting down all these different extra shit going above and beyond for a player that may not be a star player, or just act like we doing the most to try to stop it, but it's hey, you know, we can't kick the whole stadium out. Like at some point, man, like the WNBA need to like you tell him lower the rims. Oh, that disrespectful to the game. That'll mess up my shot. Bro, you know how much the last 5 times you played basketball, not the last 5 times, the last 5 different places you played basketball have every room been the same height, same type of room and all that. This shit always gonna be different. I don't give if you a hooper, that shit don't matter. A couple of shots, let me get that shit adjusted. If you got a jumper, you got a jumper. So lowering the room ain't gonna mess up the shot. But what that will do is it'll allow you to hit some layups. It'll allow you to have a better grasp on certain maneuvers. Like I'm pretty sure it's a lot of I forget her name, but I like her game. She got a smooth game. I don't say she played like Kyrie Irving because I don't see her game as far as the mid range. That I ain't watch her that deep. I just see her like her attempts and her layup package or whatever. I'm like, damn, I can't remember her name. I'll know her face when I see it, but
Who'd you play for?
I don't even know the team. I just remember like she been a black girl though.
You talking about that girl for Dallas? She got a funny name, Anna Wally or something like that. That's who you're talking about. She was
Probably
the MVP. She was the MVP for the All Star game last year.
and a little one-on-one thing.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
she
that's
was the
who.
MVP. Yeah,
I
she
think
was
she
the
had like a
MVP
nose
for
ring.
the. Yeah, that's her. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
got
yeah.
a funny name. Yeah,
And when I
yeah.
watch her, it's like, damn, boy, like she had must the first lip. I see that been like, damn, but that been like a low Kyrie type of shit. If the rim been a low, lower, like, bro, I watch it all day. Like me watching, even if the competition ain't there. Hey, listen, if somebody got to be the Jordan, hey, why not it be her? Shit,
You know she
lower
played
the
with
fucking
Paige,
rim.
right?
If Asia Wilson could turn around and mash on somebody, dunk on somebody, bro, come on, bro. Y'all need a Shaq. Lisa Leslie been a long time ago, and her dunks she had a run.
But I mean, if they was to lower it, man, do you know what Brittany Griner would do with these girls, man? Every game.
But you know what that'll do though? That'll bring out all the taller girls coming up in high school to be like that. Because mind you, now the league go where the best player goes. So if the best player or the most dominant player is a Shaq, it's like, damn, how do you stop Shaq? We either got to find another Shaq or we got to find a big body that can play on Shaq. You know how much big bodies get contracts to play in the NBA and they ain't really had that much skill. They just been a big body or they
Yeah.
just been long and athletic. They gonna employ more taller girls to feel like, you know what? Why not try to like? Why not try to go and I can be on shade room and I can play basketball in college. I can get a scholarship. I can be because think about it now. Women's basketball is really where it's at. That's their career prime right there. When they get into the WNBA, it's a toss up at that point. You back and forth cross seas, and now they got the Unrivals league or whatever. But it's like college really their bread and butter. So if they can find a way to promote the college basketball game, you gonna get more people you gonna get more women who may be athletic, who may be tall, but never really wanted to play sports. They just been always athletic and tall. Give them something to do. Not give them something to do, but like, hey, that's a pathway that is not saying it ever been embarrassing, but like now it's more natural for females to want to go play basketball. Like I'll give you a perfect example. Like when you look at rap right now, right? Of course, you had like what Nicki Minaj at one point, been like one of the biggest female rappers, but then you start seeing more female rappers come out, and now you got like once Cardi B come out, you start seeing more girls from that lifestyle feeling like, damn, I can probably rap. Now you can't find a damn a hub or an area where they don't have a female rapper. It's like that's what's being pushed nowadays for more girls instead of them saying, well, no, I don't really. It's women nowadays trying more shit because they seen that, oh well, other females doing this too. I mean shit, that seemed cool to do, whatever. Try that with the basketball circuit. Try that with promote college basketball. 4 years you can get NIL money from whatever sponsorship room guy, whatever you want. That's what you can go at. But they ain't thinking with business. And I ain't saying they as far as women. I ain't talking about whoever damn got control of the NBA, WNBA right now, as far as their president. It's like you got to market the game the way that people want to see it. And me as a male, there's nothing I can see on the female court that I don't feel I can do now. Not saying I better than them or nothing like that. Like they can. Not saying they ain't a better hooper than me. I just saying like I can't come down court and. Huh. I mean, I can't do none of that. I can pull out from three. I can. There's a lot of things I can't do. So it's like I don't want to see people do things I can.
So, what you think about Shaq's what Shaq told Angel on a podcast? They need to lower the games and put on some little shorts.
I mean, the short things is like I mean, I guess if that sells or that make people want to tune in and watch again, I guess that's cool. But I don't feel like that gonna switch. Somebody enjoying the game. That's just
Yeah,
girls
that
running
was a
around in
stretch.
shorts.
Yeah, that was a stretch, man. That was a stretch when he said that.
But
I
like I
was like,
said, but lowering the rooms, like it this, bro. Listen, lowering the rooms 3 inches will change that game dramatically. I promise you.
they don't want to do it. These females don't want to do it. They feel disrespected
And that's
if
what
they
I
do
don't
some
get.
of
It's like
things.
you want to be happy or you want to be right. If you want to be happy, listen, down the rooms, make the game more exciting for people to watch. Market the college game a little better. Find something for the girls to do so they don't have to go across seas or whatever like that. They can stay home. They can bully on low, whatever. Stop making the league about one or two, three players. Make the league about everybody. Like, everybody in the league need to like a lot of these WNBA players. You don't hear nothing about them like outside of the WNBA games. Like they don't got no social media presence to where it's like, oh, this person or that person is like 4 or 5 of them, and that's it. The casual person, most casual fan in the NBA can name you at least 10 or 20 players, but in the WNBA you can't get past 3, 4, or 5. I can't get past 3, 4, or 5. I'm gonna just name everybody who's down and just come in the league. Really?
Yeah, no problem. You saw that?
Yeah, I hear.
Yeah, shout out to you, no problem. What's going on with that Minnesota game?
No, but I forget to even. But damn, talking about
Yeah,
Caitlyn.
I was gonna go to, but not here though. I think it's a blowout.
And boy, Ant blowing
Oh,
his
yeah,
championship.
it's over there 20. It was
You,
over.
you said Ant them boy up?
Nah, OKC up 20.
Yeah. OKC about to win their first chip, but that's crazy.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, this is a good look though. But it's all like was going on with Caitlin. It seemed like she brought a lot of eyes on tennis to the WNBA. I think that's spectacular. Women's basketball is improving, and people want to see it. And what I noticed the most is, and I almost got tickets to this game tonight too. I'm keeping 100 with you. I elected not to go, but I could have easily went there. But this game was at State Farm Arena. What I was gonna say was that when Caitlin Clark comes to town, they open up the big arena. They go to the NBA arena. Usually WNBA games they downsize. They be at these civics and centers and shit. They don't be at no arena.
Yeah.
So when Caitlin come to town, they go to the NBA arena because she's selling out so many tickets. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I almost bought some tickets today. So how many people? Caitlin Clark buys. I have never went to a WNBA. I've never went to a WNBA game in my life.
Yeah, me either.
I never went to a WNBA. I'm trying to think. I've never went to a women's basketball game, high school basketball, but never professional. And I literally almost bought some tickets today for Caitlin Clark. So this is the power that she has.
Yeah.
So I think that's something special. I don't know why they even get into it with Caitlyn, because whether you like her or not, she allowing your game to be in front of more eyeballs than usual.
Yeah, man. Listen, if the Caitlyn decide to pick up her ball and go home, bro, listen, that league is
One
sank.
more thing, though, Penn. I never know who Ryan Howard was until Caitlin Clark messed with. Now I'm a fan of Ryan Howard. But go ahead, Howard. That's for Atlanta. She a problem.
Right. I was saying like it's a lot good that she doing in the league, and I ain't saying she should be treated special, not like that, but it's like, bro, like you don't treat the golden goose like that. Like no matter how you want to look at it, if she been the black girl, she still would have been considered the golden goose. It don't matter about race when it comes to the golden goose.
That's right. I mean, yeah, that's what I said. She's the money maker, whether they like it or not. You know, program.
This league go how she go.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Paige and Juju ain't not being on the same level one day, but that's the hope.
Yeah, the hope. Yeah,
a lot of them feel
Juju,
like,
and Juju, you know, people, nobody talking about Juju just tore her ACL.
Yeah.
When are we gonna realize that we need to see how she gonna look when she get back?
I mean, Paige tear hers too.
I don't know what you said. Oh, no. You talking about from Dallas?
Yeah, she had tears too. The year before.
You right. You got a point. Though. Hopefully they come back right.
Yeah, and mind you now, Juju game ain't, especially with like Juju game ain't built off of. I can't say that. I'm about to say she ain't really one of them explosive type hoopers, but she do got a good. She is kind of a little shifty.
2025. You know, the doctors, the surgeries are a lot better now. So let's point that out. So, like you said, I didn't know Paige Bucas tore her ACL. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She looked good at the last couple games that I've seen. Her shot making ability, the way she get left off those jumpers. You know, I'm watching all of that.
Yeah, I said like Juju said, she got to take the season off, and then by the time she healed up, I mean, she could probably come back from. I mean, she probably ain't gonna play in the NCAA tournament or whatever like that, but she probably go straight into the working on going to the league at this point. Yeah. In fact, I can't even say that. What year she in?
Who you talking about?
Juju.
I don't even know.
I think Juju got a little minute. Hold on, I said she got a little. Yeah, she still got a good bit of eligibility.
Yeah,
but 19. She's that one in. Put it in. Oh yeah, she ain't eligible till 2027.
I said, damn, that's crazy.
Damn, so Juju ain't said she got time. Juju got time before she hit the league.
Yeah.
She don't come to 2027, so she got all next season she gonna be out. Then she gonna have that one season to kind of like be back in the groove of things or whatnot. Then right after that, go to the draft. So said Caitlyn got 2 years for Juju come.
Yeah, I know. You know, so I mean, you definitely got some time to get your shit right?
Yeah.
It's crazy what's going on, you know, in women's basketball. But I'm all for it, man. I like what's going on. Anybody that's new here, make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports. We're gonna be bringing heavy WNBA content throughout the season. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige. We're gonna be getting into a lot. You know, this is the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. We listen, man. We working. Salute to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out Robert. I got my man No Panic in the house. You already know what it is. The legendary No Panic. Been around for a couple of years now. So, but okay, No Panic. One last one. What you think about the championship hopes for the Fever? Do you think that they ready to compete for chips or just slow down?
Yeah, no, not yet. I feel like somebody still got to do something with A'ja Wilson. Like until she out the playoff for whatever reason, I just don't see it.
Who's the best woman in the world? Is it A'ja?
I would say A'ja. Like
me too.
I ain't saying it from a limited knowledge of the game now, but from what I see when I do watch the games that I watch, Like she just looked like she ain't nobody stopping her. Like it's up to her if she off that game. It like really looked like it's up to her. Timberwolves getting beat by 19, boy.
I'm done with the Timberwolves. I ain't fucking with the Timberwolves no more.
I don't get it.
I ain't even fucking with that game. I was seeing if it was close. If it was close, I would have ended this live and started a new one. If it was close, headed into the fourth, but the game is over.
They in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City gonna win. They up big.
They in Oklahoma. The first two games, Oklahoma.
They're OKC.
Oh well, shit. At least they can hang their hat on. They got 2 games at home, but shit, going down 2-0 to OKC ain't really.
So what's up with New York, man? What we doing tomorrow, man? Because we will be live tomorrow. I'm going live. You know, I'll be live.
I try not to bring the shit out. I try not to even say nothing about them. Hey, boy, listen, that shit crazy to the second. 17 points at one point.
I mean, you know, the Knicks in Indiana is very relevant to what's going on with the Fever. You know, you always see Halliburton and Clark together. Shit, the whole Indiana Pacers was there for game 1 of the Fever. So they all pulled up.
That's why Indiana about to be the arch nemesis for everybody.
Listen, man, if you could put a guess on it right now, who wins tomorrow?
New York.
They in a must win.
Yeah, I mean, it was a must win.
Back against the wall.
It was a must win. Because at the end of the day, like, shit, I got them in 6. So if they lose tomorrow, like...
You picked the Knicks in 6.
Yeah, I got the Knicks. I just feel like they're the better team. I feel like they just built to beat the team that they playing against. And they just better. Like, it's like, they been here before. Not been easy conference final before, but...
I mean, like you said, what about how they gonna handle players getting gassed and shit like that? You know what I mean? What Thibodeau gonna do? Play more people, switch the lineup? What's up?
See that, and that's the double-edged sword, because he like, if you switch up now, your chemistry kind of going, because you gotta. The playoffs is the wrong time to be like adjusting lineups, because it's like you got like remember when we were watching the Hornets and we were trying to figure out like why the lineup keep changing and why this player keep getting minutes on this night and that night and why this player. It's like coaches throughout the season, like they tinkering with the lineup. They try to get the perfect medicine for, okay, when we want to do in the playoffs, this is the lineup we can roll with. This who I trust, this who I don't trust, this who I trust a little bit, this what, like, that's how they build that shit. So when you get to the playoffs, it's like, you can't be switching up like that. Like, you got to stay with you will work you the whole time. And if it work with you the whole time was playing your starters and maybe 1 or 2 rotational players, heavy minutes, you got to stick with that. But if you can't do that, then well, you know what I mean? So if they don't stick, I believe you should stick what you're doing. What they doing gonna get them past Indiana. I believe in that. They're gonna get some rest. They're gonna finish them off in 6. Now when it comes to the finals, it's different.
No, I totally agree. We're gonna pick this up. Make sure y'all pull up tomorrow. We're gonna be live for the New York Knicks, versus the Indiana Pacers. We're gonna be live sharp for that game. I believe it's at 8:30, if I'm not mistaken. So we will be live giving play-by-play analysis. We already know you may catch No Panic in the building. Let's pray for Knicks fans all around the world. Listen, No Panic, I appreciate you for pulling up, man. We about to turn it up here at Flight Sports, so make sure you got the bell on the icon because we're going live, man. It's time. It's Flight Sports TV. Shout out No Panic. Salute to the crew. We coming back tomorrow. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.